time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go.
No, nigga, ain't one day you supposed to take them off?
Oh.
Nigga, short time about keep your braces for life.
Nah, nigga, you gotta at least have them on for 2 to 3 years, though.
No, you had them. She been having them since we met you.
Yeah. What's the deal, viral gang? Back in the building, man. Hey, man, most hated got a full house again.
Praise God.
Hey, like and subscribe, hype us up. Man, I appreciate all the support we've been getting, man. We've been doing numbers. Hey, keep the love and the hate in the comments. Keep the engagement going with y'all.
Oh, God.
Hey, Viral, come on, sit down, bro. Sit down, relax. ADHD is kicking. You wasn't not moving until the camera came on.
Uh-oh.
All right, so look, check this out, bro.
Fucked up a nigga whole spiel.
Yeah, like that's see. Look,
that's because you ain't let him start it off. Now you losing his damn mind.
I asked for one favor. I said, hey, look, this is the first time I said, hey, let me get the ball first. He like, all right, for sure, you got it. Now look what he doing.
And nigga like, nigga, this
OCD right there.
Instead of...
All right. Hey, Rod, that's all I'm saying.
No, he just want everybody to see the pants. Yeah, this nigga funny. When he
that's all I'm saying.
He get up and moving around. When he grind me, he be, hey, let me sit right here, man. You know.
Hey, I ain't tell niggas to show up looking like dirt rocks, nigga. That's on y'all niggas, nigga.
Wow. Oh, they say if you throw dirt long enough, it'll stick.
All I know is this. He went on ChatGPT to get that joke. Hey, but no, real talk though, man. Look, real talk. Listen up, y'all. One thing I love about this podcast, being a part of this, we talk about everything. We touch on politics, we touch on hip hop or music in general, movies, everything about the culture, man. Everything that y'all ask us to do, everything that y'all actually request, we tend to give it to y'all. So I want to do something on a Viral Way podcast that's never been done before. And I love the culture so much. I love the culture so much that we're going to do this. And this is going to distinct the Drake fans to the K-Dot fans real quick. I'm going to show y'all this, real talk.
Not the beige range.
Nobody knows what I'm about to do, but I want to do this and I want to do it for y'all. So we about the culture. And every time we talk about new things that come out, y'all ask us to review it, we're going to review it. So this is what I did. I did the deliberately to do this for you guys. Shout out to my wife for doing this and thinking about this. So look, check this out. Give me 1 second. We got the new Hennies, and we're going to try them on this shit. It's Friday. Me and Rod just left the gym. We got the Icy Henny.
I forgot it's Friday. Keep it easy.
I ain't never even seen the berry one. So give me a remember. Give me a remember.
We just bring the shot glass.
Hey, no, hold on, relax. Hey, Messiah, hold on. Ain't no listen.
I'm just trying to make sure you
for my crib homies. For my crib homies, I got the blue cup. Because that's right. He don't got the red one. So look, we gonna taste each one. And we're going to give y'all a live review on the Viral Way. Y'all going to hear it first, and we ain't going to show no bias. I don't care if you don't drink Hennessy. I don't care if you're a Don Julio. We about to all taste it. And if you don't do it, this is the reason why we clown Drake. So let's go right now. I'm going to pass
But one thing, hey, drink responsibly.
Hey, no drinking and driving. Drink responsibly. And this is strictly just for content. We're giving y'all, is it worth buying or is it not? We ain't going to do, it's all right. It's either yay or nay.
And real brief.
And since I've been out, not my bad, since I've been out, I've been here wearing my scamming ass niggas out more than I heard any Hey, come on, bro.
I've been hearing that shit, but real.
My scamming ass niggas is crazy work, though. That's his favorite part, too.
It's not that I recommend alcohol after a workout, but if one should do it, the best time to consume something like this is after a workout. Your body is still burning. So just free game for you. Now, don't abuse that, please.
All right, so look. We can go in order. We go all try the berry one first. So y'all, this is the Hennessy berry. I don't know if y'all want to get a closer look. This is the Hennessy berry right here. We're going to try this one first real quick. I'm going to give everybody a little taste, and we about to give a review.
Hey, you know they're going to abuse this like they did to Don Julio till they stop fucking with it. Till they do a recall.
We never done this on the Viral Way, so this is some breaking news. So, we always talk about music and shit, so we about to report it live. Now, look, my boy now he got the bushy.
Wow. What is
This nigga flexed
Hey,
on
this
you.
nigga must have bought a brand new Timo outfit, cause this.
This nigga said, hey, you know how niggas get dressed on Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Niggas getting dressed up on Thanksgiving and sit in the living room.
He needed some chasers. Good.
See, what they don't know is I'm gonna let them drink first.
Shout to that.
I'm gonna let them all take their drinks first. I'm gonna take mine last.
Right. This is just a taste, brother.
Yeah, go ahead, sip up.
What's crazy is that they got this short keeping it Easty for sure with the Hennessy.
Oh, God.
The fact they're trying to revamp it.
Let them know the flavors though. You gotta let them know the
He already
flavors.
did. Yeah.
If you ADHD, if you sit your ass down and listen, I would have told you this is the first flavor berry. Get your cup, bro. You can't be everybody's favorite villain if you ain't gonna have a shot with the squad.
Nah, for sure. Go ahead. Let me know what it's.
No, get your
I
cup.
always want to be different.
Here you go, Drake. See, this is Drake. I hear you now. Get your cup, bro.
Work out and drink water, man.
Come
Go
on,
ahead.
get your cup.
He ain't drinking,
Look.
man.
So you right? So is you a participant? Or no?
This the way to
so
get
you don't want to do it a breaking news. You don't want to do nothing different with the. If it ain't about, see what I'm saying?
This
y'all?
the way to get the hood vaccinated. They knew y'all wasn't gonna take the
See what I'm
vaccine.
saying? So
They put it in the Henny bottle. Go ahead.
All right, so
Oh,
look.
so you what's that movie with Jamie Foxx in them?
That
They
part.
put it in the chicken.
They put it in the chicken.
All right, well look, salute. This is the berry Henny. I'm about to try it real quick. Come on, y'all.
I'm sipping it like it's wine.
It's giving wine flavor.
It's
Does
giving,
it?
It's giving wine.
Like some Moscato or something.
nah, it's giving wine / medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's medicine-y.
It's medicine. All
Aftertaste,
right. Go ahead.
All right, so look, this next one.
The
this next one,
antivirus in
y'all,
them.
This the Henny iced tea. This the Henny iced tea we about to do.
They made anything with
Again,
that. Ice tea.
sitting down with EP. He don't want to participate with the squad, man.
Hey, I got a feeling that's gonna taste like a Long Island. I don't know why. I just anticipate
Which hey, y'all messing with it? Give y'all rankings. While I'm
I'm not really into sweet liquors. I mean, so it was all right. It tastes like Moscato.
Yeah, I think
Personally,
I
That's
wouldn't.
kind of the vibes I got from it too. Yeah, I don't think I
Like a wine cooler.
but it wasn't bad. I expected it to taste more like Hennessy.
yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say for people that do fuck with it, it's easy to drink. It's probably more for females,
It seems
but
like that.
it's kind of tastes like medicine a little bit too to me. So I wouldn't necessarily suggest it, but try everything once, I guess.
And I will say this: I have learned through drinks that are sweet.
this nigga trying to hit me his cup. What the
Be aware that those are creepers, though.
Nigga,
So,
yeah.
so mind you, we just taking a sample, giving you that. If
Give
you
you
should indulge, still drink responsibly because those sweet drinks they
Catch
do
up.
pack a punch, and you be,
And that hangover be crazy with them sweet drinks. I
you
be
know, what I'm
feeling
talking about
sick
it though.
after that.
So be aware of that.
Hey, remember that brand Pinnacle? It used to be vodka, but it used to be mixed
yeah.
like whipped cream.
that
that
was
shit used to
too
get
rich.
niggas sick. All right, so look, this is the iced tea one. Let's try this one. Salute, y'all. Drink
Salute.
responsible. All right, that
Like I
was
said,
better.
it tastes like a Long
This
Island.
one's. I think this one's definitely better than a berry one. It gives Long Island taste.
Say, boy, how
That one's stronger for sure.
Yeah.
definitely.
That one's stronger, but they stay still disgusting.
So this next one right here is the Henny Rita. Henny Rita.
With this-
We about to buzz. We about to try this one now.
What flavor is that? This one tasted more like Hennessy. The iced tea one. To me.
This one right here.
What flavor? What do we know? What flavor that is? What's
Margarita.
Oh,
The margarita.
You know what they say.
Hey Hennessy, I just couldn't cap. I couldn't cap for y'all. Y'all know I'm Easty, but I couldn't cap.
I ain't drink Hennessy in a long time.
I don't particularly drink Hennessy. I would say if I was to indulge, I would do the iced tea because I do like Long Islands. But if you're trying to have a distinct flavor, then it's a no-go because I could just go get a Long Island.
Put it in my shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't drank Henny since they tried to unalive me with the fake Henny in the DR. Y'all remember a few years ago they was giving out fake Henny in the DR and a lot of the tourists was dropping dead on the resorts? Yeah, they hit me with that. They had the antifreeze in the bottle, nigga.
So this one is the Henny Rita. This is the last one. We're gonna try this one out. Salud. Drink responsibly, y'all. Fire away. Okay, I think that was the best one. To me, that was the best tasting one.
If you're looking for the alcohol taste, it would be that one, then the iced tea one.
You don't think the iced tea one was stronger?
I see.
The iced tea was stronger, but that's I don't. It's like
That tastes like a
reposado.
real mark. Yeah, that tastes
That's
like
like reposado to me.
that tastes
A
like
low end one, but nonetheless.
that actually tastes like a strong margarita. So I think more so maybe because I do frequent like Mexican liquor and things like that. that's kind of hitting more closer to home than the
Does
other.
that have agave in it? By any chance?
I don't even know.
Considering it's giving the margarita energy.
Niggas need the what's that? The app when you look up the ingredients.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You need to know if you drink.
What's the name of that? We in the grocery store. You looking for
The Yuka app.
the Yuka? We need the Yuka to hit
Yeah,
us.
scan that with the Yuka app. I guarantee them motherfuckers failing.
Man,
0 out of 0.
0 out of 100.
Hey, listen,
Hennessy
kid.
very special.
You want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book.
Hey.
You want to inject a nigga with something, put it in the Henny bottle.
That's cool.
I mean, at the
Hantavirus 2026.
the fact that he
Oh,
was, the fact
told
that,
these niggas finna
the
be
fact
flat
that-
line.
the fact that he could just said I ain't drinking, but he got to speak the most negative shit into us. It's crazy. That show you how much hate that nigga be having in his heart. Because that was wild. It's just like the nigga could be like I ain't drinking. Y'all do y'all thing.
Exactly.
Oh, them niggas gonna get the virus.
Niggas gonna project on
I'ma tell y'all.
That's
Like,
that energy
yeah,
vampire. nigga.
exactly.
Listen, we try to do things different.
Culture now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Think about this though.
Nigga wasting the words on you. You know what I mean?
Man, listen, we try to do things different. They always ask us for our opinion and things like that. So we try to do something different because, again, this is part of the culture. Unfortunately, drinking does have some negative connotations, especially Hennessy. They link Hennessy with black folks. But again, y'all gonna be talking about it. Everybody's vibing to it. Everybody's listening, talking about it when they bumping that Young Miami or Drake. Yeah, facetious
Oh,
right
God,
now.
I'm talking about
Being
it.
facetious right
Oh,
now.
God.
But this is part of it. So like I said, I wanted to do something just a little different. That's why I asked for the ball first real quick. So for me personally, if I got to do a ranking, I'll say first place, close second, and then this one's third. Again, this one has more of a medicine aftertaste. Not saying it's nasty, but this was my least favorite one. Not saying it's nasty, but if I did have to indulge, it would be one of these two for the most. What about you,
Yeah,
Rob?
I think that the berry is probably the easiest one to drink, and it's not. That's gonna be the ones like Rod said that's gonna creep up on you if you drink that. So yeah, I don't know. This one, I don't really like fruity drinks either like that. Like, but if y'all women, y'all probably love this stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think I give it to the Rita first. What was that? Iced tea, and then the berry last. I think that's the right ranking because this one, like you said, this one really tastes the most close to Hennessy though. This one has another little flavor that kind of enhances it. Where this berry one is just too sweet for me. Like to have more than what I just had, I couldn't do that. I don't like that sweet shit. The aftertaste is kind of nasty. So these two is a little bit stronger, so I rock with those.
Berry it should be a good flavor though, but that to me just the aftertaste. But you could drink that, knock it back. You know what I'm saying? Or that first one, I like that one.
10 years ago, these little one. Platinum.
Oh yeah.
They might still do. I didn't even know they was out.
Let me ask y'all this: does this need any chaser or just?
Nah, you
Well, I
don't
don't
know
chase
chase.
nothing but money. So I'm just keeping it a buck.
Too cool for school.
Hey, call it what you can't let a nigga shine.
I agree. If you take straight shots of that, you gonna be lit. Y'all gonna be
Now I will say I don't know if y'all noticed it's a little chill. I did put it on ice, so that's why. So I will say these are chill. And I think that's where it should be. Put it in the freezer, in the refrigerator, let it get chilled. I think that's the best way of drinking it. Real talk.
Oh, what I was finna say, what you alluding to, it is summer coming up. We tend to barbecue, drink, be out, beach weather.
Hydrate.
So hydrate and be aware that when you are drinking, heat enhances. That's why we drink hot toddies when we sick, etc.
And the other side effect of Hennessy is niggas think they can fight better than what they really can.
Oh,
I don't know what it is. Niggas all of a sudden turn from
That
Bruce
liquid
Banner to the
courage?
Incredible Hulk. I don't know, man, listen.
Remember Incredible Hulk?
I mean, I done seen it where the best of the best done got their chin locked up before. And then I done seen the little Mighty Mouse then got out there and really got active off this. It's like Popeye when he eat a spinach and turn up.
So reiterate, as Masai keeps saying, just make sure you drink responsibly.
Hey, what Jaquan say? Teen drinking is very bad. Everybody in this bitch get tipsy.
Oh God.
No, real talk. This is gonna be the perfect little if y'all backyard barbecue, 4th of July, Juneteenth, all that. That Memorial.
If you
Memorial
need
weekend.
if you need variety, you can go with that. Like if somebody I don't know how much the price range going.
Oh, no, so I got them. So for me, my plug, no cap, I got them $10 each. But I think at the liquor store they're going for like $15 or $16 each.
That's still not
Hold on,
bad.
Henny for 15?
You won.
Yeah, these are 15. Well, these are pint. This is not a fit.
Yeah, but even them they be taxing for that side.
So look,
But
you
you
get that weird ass emoji on.
No, I got it.
why they selling for the low?
Hey, had to hit him with the Mano, nigga.
If
Fuck
it
what
is
it is.
that, you get a variety of that. You'll do right.
Yeah,
do
we go
right.
straight. And even now, like it it's cool. Like I'm straight. I don't even need no more. Like that was cool. Those little 3 shots.
How do them line up against the what's the other flavor ones? The Crown Royals.
Crown. I like the Crown Royal apple, but I think this one to me.
Hennessy is better than Crown.
This is smoother. This is smoother. All of them.
All of them is better than the Crown.
I ain't never had flavor Crown Royal though. I ain't never had flavor.
Crown Apple and the Crown Peach went crazy.
That Crown Apple.
When Nip died, we drank like 3 of them motherfuckers.
Hey, that Crown Apple
Crown
too
Royal
rich for me.
What I thought about all that shit is crazy because that shit remind me like Bacardi and all that BS. But that it made me think of the Red Berry when Ciroc was out and everybody thought they were Ciroc boys.
Yeah, I for sure was a Ciroc boy.
The Red Berry was fire. Yeah.
So what I see, the one that you're pouring, what I would say is that one has
Crash out on Drake.
I remember this.
Crash out loaded.
They're gonna bring this up.
Crash out loaded.
They're gonna bring this up.
Just leave the gym up. Like so.
Yeah, we just they're gonna bring just. But the one you just poured, that actually has what I like to say a savory taste. It's savory, and that's how I would describe all of them. Even though I prefer one over the other, all 3 of them have a savory feeling to them. It's not overwhelming. It's just right.
And you know,
I think what people look for.
I want to give a special shout out to Viral for allowing me to take the ball on this one right here, even though he allowing us to poison ourselves and want to say all this little weird ass shit and give us side hits on the side. This was something different. This is part of the culture. At the end of the day, we have to do this because again, we talk about this. We talk about Drake as if he's the savior of hip hop all the time. So we got to just talk about the culture. Like I said, this will be a part of the culture, even though it's a negative connotation. We're going to give it to y'all raw and uncut, and that's what we do here. No bias. Yeah, y'all, the truth. So we can move on to the
turn a negative to a positive, man. We gonna yeah, that's all I'm finna say. Well, I appreciate you, Short, because it's something different. Like I said, I'm always down for the cause. So
it's like your chick giving you a threesome, and it's like, damn, baby, what? We changing up? All right, for sure.
Or just it's something different. Bring something. It brings something. It brings something different. It brings something different here.
Hold what? No, nigga, I gotta get this nigga pause.
But I want to say the same thing. What I was just telling Short, man. And I don't know if I've even said this before, but start saying yes to life. When he presented it, I wasn't necessarily even thinking about it. So it was like, okay, let me be open up to saying yes to life. When the universe opens something up, an experience, you know, this is something we ain't gonna forget. Cause I thought you said something else.
What you thought? What? Just
that alcohol kicking in.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
I said bars, nigga.
Yeah, I thought you said pause.
No.
That's how y'all trick. No, y'all niggas got a nigga fucked up with all that pause.
No, I said bar. No, I said bars.
Real shit though.
Because again, this is something new. This is something different. This is something we ain't never did. Not even run. And let's just be real. I never put it in a group chat. I was just more so like, hey man, let's just get it done. I just wanted to try it because again, I already knew what I was gonna bring. I didn't want to. And we always talk about it in the group chat. I just kind of wanted to spring this one on people and just try something different because all down my timeline on my algorithm, I see a lot of people talking about this. And so that's why I was like, you know what? If this is what the people are doing, let's see what the people talking about.
Yeah.
And we are the people's podcast.
Hey, so real cool, you know how you been saying yes to life? There's a comedy that Jim Carrey came out with where I don't know if it's called Yes Man. It's called
Oh no, that was a movie, right?
Yeah, so I was thinking about that, the comical version, but I remember that movie. That's what I thought about.
Yeah, and you're right. That was actually a good movie. Was that the same movie he met the girl? Then they were just going to the airport, jumping on flights and shit.
Stuff like that.
He couldn't say no or something.
Yeah, he couldn't say no to nothing. No, that's liar.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, and matter of fact, I don't know if y'all familiar with Tony Allen. He's in that movie, or is that Shallow Hal?
Shallow Hal with Tony Allen.
Okay, I apologize. I'm confused.
In Jack Black, yeah.
I love that movie. Cankles.
They don't make movies like that no more, huh?
Nah, too offensive.
I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna lie though. This is my last review. That shit got me a little tipsy.
So
the nigga ain't really been fucking with no shit like that. So that's for me.
It's a little hot here for a second, but
yeah.
I will say again,
nigga sweating this shit,
man, like a snitch in the gangster party. Well, all we're saying is this though. It was something different, bro. Again, this is brand new. We never done this before. It was some part of the culture. We want to put it out there. I'm ready for Viral to get to the next one because he looking at us like I feel judged by this nigga. And it's like we're gonna cut it. Look, this thing.
I'm letting y'all get y'all bars off, nigga.
Go ahead.
Let's let y'all get y'all bars off. Let's get to the I ain't got nothing to say about it because
quote silence.
I'm just saying you can't just quote silence.
Look on the guy on the screen.
Everything I say, they gonna say is judge.
Yeah, that's it. All right, here we go. Your boy. Here we go.
Hey, listen. I'm letting y'all get y'all bars off because I want to get right into it.
No.
We're going right back into Iceman.
Listen. Listen. Viral, I'm not tripping.
Give me another shot for that. Sign me up. Nah.
No, I'm saying. Which one you
No,
want,
not
Ron?
right now. I got you. I'm gonna get another one, but not right now. I'm just talking.
No. See, he tipsy like me. He got no.
No,
Hey, but we can go out tonight and go take some shots or something.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
look,
let's
you
do that.
already fine. I gotta go home with you.
I'm with that. I'm with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I still gotta go bust down. That's why I can't really. You feel me?
Yeah, I won't.
I didn't finish the whole leg workout.
Okay, it's leg day too.
It's
so-
leg day.
Yeah, definitely leg day.
No. We started. We did not finish. Let's
No,
keep
we
it a
did.
buck.
We got 45
Oh, he
minutes.
came here capping. Okay, for sure.
Bro,
I knew he finna eat you now.
Y'all niggas wild.
No more drinking on the pod. No, these niggas gotta stay
The
sober.
one that don't even shot.
That's crazy.
I'm
Hey, Rod added back to the arsenal. Somebody make that pause page. Pause Rod. Somebody got to make that page.
hashtag pause ride.
This nigga's
It's always a
crazy.
combination of these two.
Nah, ain't no combo, nigga. This nigga see he off the Henny.
Man, come on, bro.
Okay,
Boy,
listen,
man. Let's
listen,
go. 'Cause I know
we-
we're gonna get on this nigga.
Okay, we Short been having us get demolished on the internet for the last week
no.
with his take, but we finna get right back into
You
it,
can't say
right?
we getting demolished if it's
It's my
tight.
take.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I like the controversy.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just say this before we even start. You were out this weekend. I don't know if y'all two was out this weekend, but I know y'all see me post. I will say from my experience, this past weekend that just happened on Saturday and Sunday when I was outside, I heard Young Miami's song more than I heard any song from the last 3 Drake albums that dropped. And that's not a controversial take. That's just where I was out at. Now, respectfully, when I see my boy Viral outside, he was trying to be facetious and funny. He was like, hey, sure, this the song y'all talking about? It was the same song. Where my scamming ass niggas at? The whole function looked like it was vibing on the music. I mean, on the clip that he posted on Instagram, looked like it was vibing. I did not see him post any song from Drake that same party. He was at an upscale party. Now we can continue.
You do got to realize we on the West Coast, and a lot of people have chosen sides on the West Coast. They feel like I gotta represent the West. Since Kendrick hates Drake, I gotta automatically hate Drake. So I do have to take that into the account. I also do got to take payola into account. A lot of DJs is being paid by who knows
we
who
making more
to
excuses.
not play
Hey,
the
these
music.
niggas-
So it's a lot of details going on, and that's why I want to do the
Man, are
re-review.
y'all cool academics or something? Like, did y'all do a backdoor deal with this?
Because the excuses y'all make after all the takes y'all give about how big Drake is and Drake
That was definitely
whatever, I'm
pause.
done with y'all on that Paul shit. One second.
All right, man.
But Cuz got more money than anybody that can pay whatever that needs to be paid to get his shit spinning. So all that shit is just excuses because we on the West Coast now.
Listen, first, let's start with the album. Because when we gave our review, that was off of one listen. Now that it's been about a week, you've been able to spin the album over and over in the gym, at the crib, in the car, at the barbershop, every place where you play an album to get a full, complete analysis of an album. Now that the album has been fully digested, what is your review of Iceman? I'm going to start with myself. I gave it an okay. And some of the songs that I said was skip, now that I was able to sit and really listen, like, damn, Cuz is low-key talking some talk on this album. I'm not saying every song is a banger, but he does have bangers. I didn't like Bees on the Table when I first heard it on first listen. Then I listened to what he said. I'm like, this nigga really talking. Everybody's still saying he's suing Kendrick. He literally addressed that on Bees on the Table. He said, I'm fighting the man, not suing a rapper. You boys are not listening. I'm suing UMG. I'm not suing Kendrick. UMG is doing some backdoor deals, and I'm on the label. One of my Jewish partners let me in on what they're doing, and I'm suing. So I was fucking with Bees on the Table. National Treasure, banger. What else was the banger on here? I already said Make Them Cry. Janice, Shut the Fuck Up, absolute banger to me. He got a lot of bangers on here. The only critique that I did have, they was all kind of similar and monotone. It wasn't really no turn up record. It wasn't really no record that was like, oh, this finna shake the culture up. But Lil Birdie do go crazy. Lil Birdie, I'm sorry. If they not playing that on the West in these functions, they just hating. It's no way. Because if Kendrick would have made Lil Birdie, these niggas would have been going crazy.
Hey, let me say something short.
My bad, go
because he's finally openly became a glizzy Drake dude. So now, what I'm saying, you didn't even have to mention Kendrick. We talking about Drake, and the first thing you do is bring up Kendrick. So
They're synonymous with each other. We have to.
I'm gonna say this though. No, they're not always synonymous.
You say Drake from now on, you're gonna say Kendrick.
No, they're synonymous because people like to make it that instead of focusing on what's in front of them.
The album is dissing Kendrick.
Let me get what I'm saying though. So what I'm saying, Whisper My Name was cool. I believe, I don't even know if that was Shebang. It might be National Treasure. Honestly, What Did I Miss is one of his best songs on the album. And what is that? It might have been Firm Friends or Make Them Know. But for the most part, overall, the album is still mid to me. And y'all saying it's a classic? It's not a classic to me. I don't know, outside of Iceman, you dropped all these tracks, and outside of Iceman that's on the charts, whatever y'all want to call it, charting, the other two albums should be charting. I expect Drake to make music like he did before. What I mean is Underground Kings. That's the rapping Drake that I like. Lord Knows. Or what's the song where no, Tuscan Leather, but the song he got with Wayne, that was on, if you read this, it's too late. Used to be, it's gone for a while now. It's what tapes are getting used to, man. That's the type of rapping and bangers that I want to hear from Drake, and I think he should make. He's too busy focused on crying about everything else, in my opinion.
I'm going to say this. He's saying I'm a glizzy glazer. He listened to more Drake prior to this than I ever did. Let's get that understood. He knows more Drake songs than I ever did. I'm just giving an honest review
like that. He like me saying
the
that.
music that I heard. See, these niggas' problems, they keep going back to what I like about the nigga or what I want him to make. Listen, I could say what I like, what I want him to make, but this is what he made.
It's my
That's
review.
all I'ma go
It's
off
not
of.
my review because I care about what other people think. It's me giving my view with my brain, not what the masses is doing and saying, I got to deny that. I don't care if 1,000 of y'all like it. I don't. I expect more from Drake. So a few songs on there is cool, but to his level of artistry, y'all saying this nigga's the GOAT, the rap god, that it should have been a classic album.
Who was y'all niggas? I never say he the GOAT. I never say he the rap god. I never said the album was a classic.
You know
Speaking
what
for myself.
You know what
But
I mean.
He
You said he's the savior.
He is number 1, 2, and 3 on damn near every chart there is with all 3 albums. And I don't think that's ever been done.
All 3 is not on there. It's really
All
on there.
3 is
It's
on
really,
there.
It's really on the Iceman, and them other 2
They're charting. 1, 2, 3.
They're working their way to chart in the top at least 40. They're not nowhere in there. Nothing off them albums is in there.
All 3 albums is definitely top 3.
So
You got your phone off of that one.
No. It's just
Good.
just a playlist. Because I'm gonna be real. Because I'm gonna be serious. I'm not talking about Drake as the artist. I'm not gonna talk about his personal life or anything. I'm really talking about strictly Iceman. I did say the intro, which was "Make 'Em Cry." I said that in the group chat. I like that song. "Whisper My Name" is a really good song. Janice has grown on me because it was like a whole bunch of guys dissecting the song, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. It's cool. I don't like the song "Ran to Atlanta." I've listened to it. That has not grown on me.
That's garbage. I hate that song.
All right, but everybody,
I like Future part.
Future was trash to me.
I'm not a fan of it. Burn Bridges, not a fan of it. Bees on the Table, I tried to get into it. The hook itself is just a little too simple, and this is where I talk about Drake. They say he make iconic lines, but again, it's so simple where people will glaze his simple rhymes as if it's super complex and make it like, oh, it's double entendre. It's like, but it's at a lower level of, for me, where it's like, it's not that impressive. But I will say this, the song Little Birdie, I feel personally is the best song on the album. And I did say that in the group chat. I said, I do like Little Birdie. I think Little Birdie should have been pushed more than What Did I Miss? Because I think What Did I Miss is cool, but Little Birdie is really where it's at. That's a club vibe. And if you want to talk about what Drake does and where he gets his notoriety from, it's the strip clubs, it's the clubs, it's the women vibing and shit like that. Little Birdie, you can go to his hookah lounge, you can go to a strip club, and it can get the beat slap, the melody to it is go. And I think that's the song that needs to be pushed. Speaking from a West Coast person, speaking of somebody that's from the East Side, the Low Bottoms, I do like that song, Little Birdie. I'm not going to talk about Drake as a person. I'm just being really optimistic right now. Those are the songs that I like. Everything else, bro, he can keep that shit in Canada. Real talk. You could have kept that shit at home or get out your deal with UMG. I don't care. Now, that's just the best way I can speak. I still think Young Miami is more popular than Drake.
And you want to go on tour with her?
What do you say? Speak on me and gain a lot, just like dish detergent.
Yeah, man, whatever.
That's the type of shit that niggas is saying is gold.
It's just
Wait a minute. I just let that shit register.
And I tagged y'all when they did like a freestyle comparison of, yeah, I'm doing donuts in an Astro. He's doing donuts in an Astro. Then they show Kendrick doing a freestyle. Man, this nigga doing too much. This is y'all cat academics trying to break this nigga down. So again, I don't understand what y'all see in this nigga Drake. Does he make vibe music? Does he make bangers for like a social gathering? Yes, he does. But does he change the culture? Does he make you want to change who you are? Does he make you really think like, damn, I need to be better. I need to do better? Does his music convict you to be a better man? Fuck no. He doesn't. He's not one of those artists. And that's where, for me, this is just my opinion. He's not a Pac. He's not a Kendrick. He's not nobody that make you really think like, damn, nigga, I need to love him the fuck up. He's not a Jay when he did 444. He's not making me change my thinking. Now, is he here for the now and for the entertainment purposes? Yes. I will give Kendrick that. But again, am I going to
give Drake that or Kendrick that?
Huh?
You said you mean Drake?
I'm sorry, Drake that. I will give Drake that. He's hot for the now.
God damn, you got Kendrick on his mind.
No, because you just said
K-Bots is crazy.
No, it's not a K-Bot.
God damn.
No.
Freudian slip with Kendrick is nuts.
Bro,
Go ahead.
Look, relax. I'm just saying this. If you want to compare the two like you do Pac and Biggie, whatever the case may be, really, Kendrick is really for milestone music. His music is more timeless. I think Drake music is more dated. I think after a while, it's not going to be as appreciated long term as Kendrick music will.
Because Kendrick speaks for the culture because he really comes from that. He speaks from a perspective of people that come from the struggle, that come from the hood.
He comes from
no matter how much y'all want to say Drake did, this nigga didn't have to struggle. Nigga was on Degrassi getting his ass grabbed and shit.
So
we gonna go down that for the culture. I just want to do the review of the music, right? Because I'm finna get right into that for the culture shit. What's really for the culture?
Before I get a mic to Kali, real talk, and I'm gonna just say this one more time, and Kali can act because I'm trying to be respectful as possible to Drake. Everything was cool until the Toronto game came, and this nigga put ice on his chair, and I'm gonna let you have it because that shit was corny as fuck. That's some pop star shit.
Real brief. I did listen to it again, and I anticipated it. I'm one of the people who have to listen to things again for it to grow on me. However, my stance is still the same. What I will say is I agree that it's okay. So it's not timeless. It's just one of those. If I'm in a good mood, I'm in the rhythm, I'm in the gym, I can let it run. But what I'm saying is ultimately, in the context, because everything needs context. And with the anticipation of the Iceman was this supposed to be yo comeback, yo get back, it was lackluster. That's the reality of it.
And I just want people.
Hold on. This to me from these two niggas sound like Explain banging, and I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you why. Because y'all.
I kept my same stance.
Yes, sir.
Which two? Myself or these two?
You and Short, and even Messiah. Because if you really think about it, go rewind that last episode and look at their stances. Every single person now has agreed that it is okay.
I said it was me. I said it was me in the last episode. What are you talking about?
That was in here shitting on it now has changed their stance.
No, I never changed it. It's still me. And okay,
Did
it's
you
me.
also hear me say, I'm very clear and concise because I am. Did you also hear me say he probably is spitting, but right now because I'm being biased, it's hard for me to see and I'm sure others are doing the same thing.
For one, I didn't never say it was good. I said it's not a classic. It's still mid. I named 3 or 4 songs that I said was cool. So don't try to act like I sat here and changed the stance. I'm not you. But even when we get to a point right now, the album is not what y'all trying to make it seem. We've
been saying what y'all.
No, this is what I'm saying, but I just gave y'all a lyric. That's what I'm saying. That's bars to y'all. Like, a nigga speak my name so much, I gain like detergent.
Hey, look, stop saying y'all and be very direct with who you saying.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm really talking about both of y'all.
You're not talking about both of y'all.
You just said he bored up.
I said he was talking that talk on this album. If you broke down who he was talking to, what he was saying, a lot of shit that people trying to ignore, we really got a question. Like he said,
any names?
70-some million streams disappear. Y'all ain't got questions for
But
niggas.
did he say any names?
We know who he talking about.
But why? But I thought
we know who he talking
I thought if it ain't directed, it ain't respected.
Nigga.
We can say that. We can say
That's
that.
what niggas been saying that.
We can say that.
Niggas was on game about when he was doing that, right?
All I'm saying is this.
I agree.
No. When it comes to Drake, my nigga, I'm gonna say this because I was on Messiah bumper because he's a Wayne head. No pause or no gay shit. He's a Wayne head just like this nigga love Drake. Bro, I'm saying when Wayne album came out, we didn't make no excuses. We were saying, bro, the album's not good. Period, point blank. We didn't say we gonna go back, give it a second or third listen. We didn't
even give it a try, give it a second
give it another try. I feel like we're trying to force a size 13 foot into a 12.5 shoe. My nigga, it can fit, it's gonna be cool, but it's gonna be uncomfortable. Let's stop the glazing, my nigga. We're moving the goalposts for Drake, my nigga, because he's good for the culture. And if Drake doesn't succeed, rap is dead. So you guys are trying to force this weak ass basic shit on us to make it seem like it's game changing. Again, I said, what additional song is better from the last listen? And I named Janice. Everything else still stands the same. I never once said the album is great. I just said Janice is a great song.
Who's trying to act like this is a classic or force anything?
Every time.
Hold on. We're just reviewing the music. We're in the internet era where as soon as you hear something, you run and give a review, and we all know how music works. That's not an honest review. Before the internet, before podcasting even existed, there has been albums I bought physical copies. Jay-Z CDs, Nas CDs, Snoop, you name it. And I'm like, I don't like this song. And after a couple spins, a couple bus rides to school, a couple, you know what I'm saying? Chilling with a female.
But he just,
oh, damn, this song I slept on. It's actually maybe the best song on the album.
But that's
so
cool.
now I'm like, okay, let's see if anybody's stance has changed.
So,
but where does the glazing come from?
'Cause you didn't
How
have
is
to- he
saying
just told
I
you.
like a song glazing because you don't like a nigga personally, so I'm going to be biased with his music. At least Rod is honest in saying I'm biased. Y'all niggas act like y'all work for TDE.
what am I biased about?
You like Drake, nigga. You listen to a lot of
Why are
Drake.
you emotional?
Like, what are we
This
talking
nigga's
about?
straight. They had no Hennessy.
Are these niggas on pay? Y'all on the line?
Let me talk.
What's
Let me
going
talk
on?
now, short. This is my point. This is what you niggas don't get. If I critique a nigga, that mean I don't like his music. I never said I didn't like it. As I reiterate every time, I said I don't want to hear the nigga singing all day. I like when Drake rap. I just gave an example of the type of songs that I like to hear from Drake. And I just said, this is not up to Drake's standard to me. That is my opinion. The problem with y'all niggas up here, we can't just give a review without you niggas judging it and trying to say we lying or you capping because we don't agree with you. So that's how you look.
That's what he just did. He said we're glazing.
I'm just saying, but if you don't,
just co-signed
I'm
what
telling
he
you,
said.
I'm talking about you.
I know,
nigga.
but you just co-signed what he said
I'm
about
not
the
talking
13.
about short. It don't matter. If I give a take, you say you lying, nigga. This nigga doing this nigga doing that. The shit meant to me, nigga. Y'all over popping it.
I said it was mid the
Give me a
first take.
fucking bar.
I said I did.
Give me a bar.
I gave you a bar that I
Give
liked.
me a bar, Kylie.
I started with a bar that I liked.
My stance is
Give me a
not
bar.
changed. Hold on, my
Hey,
stance
podcast
is not
etiquette.
changed.
Podcast etiquette.
My
Hear
stance,
that short?
Good
That
call.
shit
Good
over with.
call.
Stick with your screaming. You ain't say shit.
Good call,
my
Rob.
stance is not changing the album. I think
I'm catching it straight. No, you because you talking to me.
I still put it right between, like I said, it's not a Take Care. It's not a Nothing Was the Same. It's not a If You're Reading This Is Too. If You're Reading This Is whatever the fuck. It's not a.
Oh, it's over for this nigga.
It's not a Scorpion, right? But it's somewhere in the middle, and that's
Hey, this
what I
nigga say
had
the
to say.
same. Hey, don't hold on.
Go back
don't
to
let,
the episode
Don't
where
let
I just
Kylie
said the
fool
same
y'all.
thing.
This nigga say the safest answers on God
No, I
green
don't.
turf.
That's what I
Police
said.
Ain't
last
room for a nigga
episode.
to even debate that motherfucker. He
I
says
said
in between
last
Take
episode.
Care, Scorpion, and Nothing Was the Same. All this nigga supposedly best albums. It's in there somewhere in between there.
It's
nigga,
in
what the
between
fuck
there.
do that mean? Nigga, that
So-
shit
so-
vague as fuck.
Yeah, how is it vague? It means that it means
Hey, I
the
like
same
when he off the Henny.
But hold on. But see, this the thing with these niggas. Cause you see how he just said, if somebody gives their opinion,
No, because
hold on, hold on.
Right.
Let me get my shit. Let me get my shit.
Talk that
I'm
talk.
gonna cook, nigga. These niggas just did and have been doing for the last 3 episodes what they keep accusing me and Viral of doing. Just go watch the game tape. I really don't have to give a whole long dissertation on it because it's there. This guy is going viral for that exact thing. So it's like, this is exactly what we're talking about. When I give a take, I break down the production, I break down the lyrics and certain people that have came back, etc., and I place it because I'm comparing it to him. I'm not comparing it to Kendrick. I'm not comparing it to No Beef, right? I'm comparing Drake to Drake and his bodies of work. And so when I place it on a respective area with his bodies of work, I get told that that's a safe answer. To me, that's just a realistic answer.
Order 1 through 4.
Hold on. That's a realistic answer.
Order 1 through 4. That is a realistic answer. If I say I like Nothing Was the Same was my favorite Drake album, then Take Care, then Scorpion, then Iceman. That is leaving no
Iceman
room for
is
being
not
vague.
my-
If I say it's in between all 3 of those, where does it
I didn't
land?
say that.
Where's the piece of the puzzle?
You're not listening to hear me. You're listening to respond. So when I say it's not a Nothing Was the Same, when I say it's not a Take Care, or If You're Reading This, that's the pinnacle of Drake, right? Scorpion is his last decent album. So to me, if you put it in between that, I don't necessarily think that it's definitely not better than those, but it's definitely somewhere in the middle between those 2 pinnacles to me. between his last great album and the pinnacle of Drake, that sits in the middle of Drake albums.
I'll say this. I'll say this. I'll say this.
I don't know how I'm capping it.
I'll say this. He had a lot of corny bars, and he had some fire bars. Some bars that I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't even know Drake could bar like that. The Dubai bar, though I can't quote it. I ain't memorized it yet, but he had a fire Dubai bar.
So he Dubai, he go everything Middle Eastern. It's not
that was fire. The Kawhi Leonard shot was fire.
Because you heard that on the breakdown, bro.
No, I didn't hear it on the breakdown. I heard it on the song, nigga.
Or on the TikTok short.
You did that.
No, you
just
did that.
said somebody
broke in the group chat.
The nigga just sat here and said, I heard somebody break down Janice, and then I thought it was fire. Meaning, he didn't even understand the song. Somebody had to break the lyrics down bar for bar for him to even get it and go, that was nice. So he need a nigga to say, where am I scamming niggas at? Fuck is this nigga talking about, man?
And this is where his emotion is getting the best of him. Because he posted it on his Instagram. And I'm going to tell you this. The same party he was at, Ron pulled up, and Ron said the same thing. No Drake was played. When it's a hit, it's undeniable, it's going to be played. You don't have to listen to it 3 or 4 times. It don't have to grow on you. It don't have to pop up on you like herpes and surprise you with a hit. Nigga, if it's banging, it's banging. When you first heard 50 Cent, go shorty, it's your birthday. That shit was undeniable. I don't give a fuck who you are, what age, what demographic, everybody universally loved it. We're talking about this album almost a week later, and we had to come up with reasoning why we like the album. Oh, that one had a double entendre. He talking about Dubai. I Dubai this. No, that's what he just said.
Hold on.
You literally just said that.
It isn't giving a take a reason why you like it or don't like it. It's a reasoning for everything. You're giving a reason why you don't like it.
I'm gonna say it took you to study the homework. What? No, you have to go study and listen to it 3 or 4 times and be like, okay, I guess I do like this song.
No, that was to give a take.
Bro,
we're doing content and we're doing a review. I want to give an honest review, so I went and I listened. You didn't even mention the production. You didn't mention anything. You said Drake's soft, he corny. I'm from LA, Kendrick from Compton.
No.
Go Kendrick and TD. That was your take, nigga.
All right, I know y'all.
You're paraphrasing.
Okay,
so remember when you asked me so I'm just keeping it a buck. You asked me a couple weeks ago, Rod, are you listening to this Drake because you want to, or is it to give your take because we podding? He's solidifying what I answered, what you asked me. So you knew this already. I understand what you say, bro. Whether I like it or not, I got to give a review. This is my thought process because I happen to actually listen to it. So now I have some input on it. Otherwise, outside of this, for me, Rod, I didn't even know the shit was coming out till they told me about it.
I'm going to say this, right? This is sometimes how you know when something is actually mid. When a man drops 3 albums and niggas only want to review the one that they feel is halfway decent and don't want to review the other 3, then at that point, you know they ready just to throw that shit away. Because I want to review the one I'm going to have a strong argument about. I'm not going to review the other 2 that nobody's really talking about. The one that's charting, we're going to only review that. And that's where we stand at. So it's like Drake music. Drake can make good music, but it's time for Drake to just keep making the party bops and move from there.
The thing is, we're talking about Iceman on this podcast specifically because we talk about hip-hop, and that's in the hip-hop genre. Made of Honor, Habibti, those are not hip-hop albums. Therefore, there's really no need.
Why are they not hip-hop albums?
Because if you go and listen to them, it's not hip-hop on there.
That's Drake. Drake
those aren't hip-hop. That was for different genres.
He made it in different genres to reach, his whole fan base.
The universal appeal.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. So to us, there's no point to review Habibti or Maid of Honor because it's not hip-hop. It's in different genres. So I don't understand why you guys are coming up with some of this shit. And to me, that don't even make sense.
But that's how you know they didn't listen to it because they thought they were hip hop albums.
Hold on.
On this show,
I said they was trash.
These niggas never said.
I said they were trash.
Let me say this though. Not one of these niggas ever, when it dropped, said that it was another genre. These niggas heard this shit on the internet and now they running with that. Neither one of y'all said it was a different genre when it first came out. You thought it was 3 hip hop albums.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
When I listen, go Hold on. This is recorded. Short. This is recorded. When I gave my first take, I started with those 2 albums. I said they both were trash. He was singing all over both albums, signifying this ain't rap, this ain't hip hop. I don't even want to hear it. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to reach those. I'm out in Dubai. I'm out in the DR. It's a club full of Middle Eastern and white women, and they want to bop and they want to do this. That's what that album was for. That's what that's gonna be played. We ain't playing that shit. That's why I discarded both of them. I said the only album that count to us is Iceman. That's the reason why we talking about it.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Let another rapper do that, and they gonna be killing them.
Well, you don't know that yet because it ain't happened.
Yes,
so
we do know that. The same way nigga killed Snoop Lion for trying to do something different. Nigga, yes, it is, nigga. But he still
Hey, I liked No Guns Allowed.
I'm just saying in general though. But any rapper that drops something after promoting a rap album, ain't that what he promoted?
He said that shit with so much conviction.
I remember when Nelly went the country route, and it was like people were making fun of, even again, this is pre-social media and things like that, but I remember when niggas was making fun of Nelly for doing something different. It's, God, see what I'm saying? Let me let nigga land. When we talk about Drake, it's okay. I'm saying Nelly was doing that shit first. He was already trying to go down the country line, and I remember people saying, what is this nigga doing? I ain't bumping this shit. And I remember it's like, if you really listen to the song, it's actually really good, but just because it wasn't the hip-hop of Nelly, what he was prior doing, like EI and all that other stuff, we ridiculed him. And what I'm saying with Drake is, no, let me, God. Can you let me finish? No, I'm not. I'm saying because Nelly music was actually good. This other shit, my nigga, I'm saying it's hit and miss. It's not good. I'm trying to listen.
Hold on, but why do you think we're trying to force you to say that it's good?
Let me finish.
When I said it was mid.
I'm saying this. I'm gonna say this on an Navarre way. If Drake doesn't work, hip hop is dead. So we have to push Drake because if the beige bitch don't work, hip hop is dead. That's it. He's the savior. According to y'all, he's the savior. Because after Drake, who's gonna save hip hop? Kendrick doesn't come outside. That's what you guys love to say. He don't pop out as the king. He doesn't come outside. So who else is in line to save hip hop? I'll wait. You guys are putting this thing on a pedestal because without Drake, hip hop is dead.
Are you agreeing or are you being sarcastic?
No. I'm being sarcastic with what you guys are saying.
So outside of Drake, who can you name that's saving hip hop?
My nigga. The nigga who just slayed Drake is Kendrick. He's about to come out, my nigga.
Huh?
Y'all don't bro.
Oh, you heard the rumors too?
No, I know. Don't play with me, brother.
You heard the rumors too.
No, I know.
You heard the rumors too. Cause I put it in the group, didn't I? All right, bro. So we want to talk about group chats.
No lie. Real talk. I know a couple of the bodyguards from Kendrick.
Okay, so you got inside info then.
I know this. Again, he's going to come out and drop some shit. But again, I'm not about to sit up here and be like, oh, I know what the album's going to be about. No, but I know he's working. That's all I'm trying to say. Jay Hitter, anyway, bro, I'm not about to sit up here because y'all niggas don't take it serious.
So you are tied in with TDs. That's
I'm not tied in with TDE because it's not TDE, bro. I'm just tied in with niggas who's on that side of town, who knows what's going on. Just like you tied in with Long Beach. You know what's going on with the city outside of people. Nah, that's what I'm saying. When you tapped in, you just tapped in. I'm saying is this. Drake got to work. That's why we're pushing Drake. And I hope Drake work because I don't want hip hop to die. Now, as a hip hop fan, I don't want hip hop to die. So we got to push this beige bitch to be number one. By all means, my nigga, the whole album slap because I don't want the genre to die. I don't want it to be rock and roll. Go ahead, bro.
Talked about Snoop Dogg, right? Doing Snoop line, right? And you talked about Nelly. But Lil Wayne had a whole like punk rock kind of album, right?
And they didn't support it.
Every single person who drops these different genres, niggas don't like it because niggas most of the time are not open-minded to different types of music.
I'ma drop the world on your head.
Yeah, that was cool, but he had Knockout. He had Knockout. He had kind of had a couple. He had a couple other hits. Truck Fit. He had the Truck Fit shit. What I'm trying to say is that while they were getting hate by hip hop fans, the people who liked it, the people who liked that country shit from Nelly 20 years later and invited him to the Trump rally because they fuck with him, that's who he was making it for. When Wayne wanted to get the skate park on top of his house and invite skateboarders over, that's what that album was for, right? When Drake wants to go and do these different albums, it's for the people in Greece and these other places. It's not for you. That's why we're not up here. That's why we're not up here reviewing it. So every single artist, you say, oh, if another rapper do it, you're gonna hate it. I didn't hate Wayne's shit. I didn't hate Snoop line. I ain't hate Nelly's country shit because I like different types of music. So I can look at somebody trying to do something different and respect it and even find some things that I might like. And also at the end of the day, realize the shit is not for me these niggas are trying to expand outside of just rap. So it's like, when we come up here, why ain't you talking about Habibti or Maid of Honor? Because it's not rap. But if you want to get up, I mean, we could, but those aren't that good. But you can't sit up here and make it seem like Drake's the only person who is doing this and he's getting love for it. Like he's just getting crazy love because he's getting killed. The same way Nelly did, the same way Wayne did, the same way all them niggas got killed for trying to step outside the box, yet that thing was what expanded them. So sometimes you can't listen to niggas.
For one, I yelled out that song because I actually liked it when Wayne did that.
It was cool.
So I'm gonna say this. So whatever that whole point about people just not gonna like it makes no sense. The whole context I'm getting at is that, is he a rapper first or not? Because everything else is an excuse. If Chris Brown is known as a pop singer and we hear him rap, we're still going to critique his rap skills. We're still going to take time. If he makes a rap album, we're going to critique him for doing it, regardless of what we expect from him or not. So all that other shit, this ain't what he normally do. Like, is this nigga a rapper or not? This is my point about Drake. Nigga,
I don't.
This is what I dislike. This is the thing that I'm talking about. He been singing, but you just sat here and said he been singing. Now he's singing for other people. And
I'm talking about
to my point, when he did things, Wayne did it for himself, and then the people fucked with it. Because when he got into skateboards and all that shit, that was his own thing. He didn't have to adjust. He created a damn whole generation of rappers.
Well, you're right, but when we talk about Drake and what he does, go back to Honestly Nevermind. Go back to More Life. He's always passion fruit. He's always had these melodic techno house club bops on his albums. And when you talk about he's been singing, yes, but in an R&B fashion, not on house music, not on these electronic beats like he's trying to step out and do. This is different from the type of singing that he's been doing. But let's not sit up here and act like, again, Drake just gave you a taste of this during COVID. Well, honestly, never mind. He gave you a taste of this in 2016 or 17 when he dropped More Life and had Madiba Rhythm and all the other shit.
I wasn't around for that.
And I'm gonna be.
Let's just be consistent with it. Niggas have been giving you that type of music because he wants to give it to you, not because he's necessarily doing it for other people. He wants to give it to you the same way that Wayne wanted to do that album. Nelly wanted to do that album.
You just say he's doing it for those type of people, not us.
That's who it's for, but because you like that kind of genre of music. So
all I'm saying is, this is the last thing that I'm done with this Drake shit. Like I said, Legend, Energy, 10 Bands, shit like that. Used to. Them is Drake songs that rap that I like. That for me, that I expect him. Them is bops in the club. Them is good songs. That's rapping Drake. This standard of Iceman is nowhere near that standard. So yes, if he don't go put up 50 like I expect him to do in crunch time or the playoffs, nigga, he gonna be trash.
All right, so P, it's like this. We talked about this last time, and I agree with you. Which Drake are you looking for? Because he has different versions of himself. We're looking for, and most critics are looking for the rap version, as am I. But I understand these are other versions of him. And for their reasons, like yours, they're listening to him for that. Another thing, y'all brought up Nelly. I was going to bring that up. How Nelly used to get critiqued for the type of music he make. He make bangers, club music. Oh, you not lyrical enough. You not gangster enough. He quite literally addressed that. And you know what he said? Hey, I understand that. That's not the type of music I make. Fast forward, Drake's not what you're looking for in Drake. I get it. That ain't him. I don't disagree that the shit trash. I still agree that it's trash in the context in which you are speaking to. That's not him. It's not gonna be him. So you gotta let that shit fly.
When it comes to Drake, bro, I understand this. This is back when Drake first came out. I'm not the Drake demographic fan, and I'm okay with that. Do I recognize his impact on the culture? Yes, I do. Does make great music. Couple of songs is on my playlist. It's like 4 of them. But what I'm saying is I'm not an overall Drake fan. I appreciate what he's done for the culture. By keeping hip hop alive, yes. But I'm going to correct what Kali just said. Kali just said something that was kind of ignorant, and I got to correct. No, he said this. He said niggas don't understand different type of music. But if you really understand music,
I probably know more genres than music.
Go. You crazy. Go.
Kali, you don't even know 2000 music.
Can I wait, hold on, relax. Let me lay my point. No, relax.
Hey, don't say y'all niggas be very specific. Be very specific when you say y'all niggas.
Me? Because we can no. This nigga right
Hold on. You ain't even got the mic. They're not gonna hear you.
Let me get my
Etiquette,
What I'm saying, no. Let me
etiquette,
look.
etiquette.
See, that's the Henny. See that you fucking
I
up.
did. My bad. But all I'm saying is this.
sure.
All I'm saying is
Fucking
this.
up.
All I'm saying is this. When it comes to genre of music, we are the creators. So I understand this because he knows this, and we joked about this off camera. I love country music. I love gospel. I love rock and roll to a certain extent. I love rock and roll. I love jazz. And these are music that we created. Now, do I bump it amongst the homies? Of course not. No, because it's not the most popular genre amongst my age and demographic group. So that's why we talk mainly hip hop. But do I listen to different genres? Of course I do, because I'm gonna keep it real with you. Sometimes I get tired of listening to hip hop because sometimes it gets silly. It gets dated after a while. Unless it's great music, it gets dated. Sometimes I be needing that change up to appreciate hip hop more. So what I say is this: hip hop may be the most popular amongst blacks as of right now, but it's not the only genre that we're known for. And that's what we need to start putting out there. We listen to other music because that's what we made. It just may not be as popularized because we already know who's in control and they want the violence of hip hop to control the narrative. But we talked about more about owning land and property because that's what they talk about in country, having a farm, having a truck, ownership. That's the shit they don't want to talk about. And I say I appreciate all genres of music, and we are the creators of it.
Let me say this. To answer bro question, he said, is Drake a rapper or not? I don't think Drake is boxed into no genre. Drake is an artist. He's like a Prince. What Prince said, what do you mean? Oh, nigga, he's a Prince.
Don't say that.
Bro, I'm not saying he's Prince. I'm making a comparison to where Prince, you couldn't box him in. He nigga said, I'm a symbol. Don't even call me a person. I'm not tracking my birthdays, nothing. I'm a symbol. Drake is an artist who can touch any genre. We can't just say, oh, he's a rapper. Oh, he's an R&B. No, the nigga can get on anything and make a hit.
So you solidify what I said.
I'm solidifying what you said. What this nigga ain't understanding is, I understand why Drake made those other two albums because I travel frequently and I'm in spots where those trash ass songs are being played. So I know the target audience that he's aiming for, and he's gonna land spot on with those two albums. Are they for me? Fuck no. That's why I'm not reviewing them. I literally said they was trash.
Comparing them to Prince, and we gotta stop doing this shit, bro. Y'all did this shit to Michael Jackson. Y'all did this shit to Prince. This nigga cannot compose music. So don't even compare him to Prince. You can compare him to Beyonce, Taylor Swift, because
Ja Rule.
Yes, compare him to people that transcends different genres as far as singing being the voice. Because when you talk about Prince, you're talking about somebody who could compose and make music. Drake is not doing that. So
I'm not saying he's composing. I'm talking about the superstardom, the superstar. The Henny, this nigga not compute what I'm saying.
Beyonce did country, correct?
Correct.
Beyonce does pop, correct?
Correct.
Beyonce does R&B, correct? She was in a group.
What
I'm saying, she's crossed over different genres, homie, of different type of music.
Successful, correct?
And been successful. But she does not compose music. So don't compare him to Prince.
Brother, I'm comparing, he's a generational artist. When you say his name,
talent, but you can't compare.
That's what I'm saying. You're taking it literal. He don't compose music like Prince did.
He just saying,
like, bro, I'm not saying that.
He's just saying it's disrespectful to put Drake next to Prince. That's what he's saying.
You can't say Steph Curry is on the same level as Michael Jordan because he cannot do what Michael Jordan did. He's a great shooter.
I can say Steph is a generational talent like Michael Jordan was.
Absolutely.
Without saying that he's up there with Mike. No, nigga.
Curry was a good reference.
When you say NBA, you're going to say certain names. Some people say it's disrespectful to put LeBron in the same sentence with Kobe and Jordan, but we all going to sit here and say, nah, you got to compare them.
But LeBron,
everything ain't to be taken literal. What I'm saying is, as far as in this art form, he's transcended past being labeled a rapper. That's all I'm saying. Okay, now look, now let's move on from that because y'all brought up for the culture, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so as we all know, Drake, he just pulled a chess move, which I'm going to say was directly tied to take a shot at Kendrick, right? The white guy and his daughter, I forget his name, pardon me, they ride around on the internet playing Drake songs. Drake just popped up in the backseat singing the Janis song with the white dude, and he also bought him $100,000 plus Cadillac, the new one. I believe it was Escalade. Bought his mom a bouquet of flowers. Boom, for the culture, which I do got a comment about that too, but we'll save that. And the feature thing, Because we're gonna compare it to Kendrick because they synonymous. That is what it is. The same way when Jay and Nas beefed, you said Nas, somebody said Jay. You said Jay, somebody said Nas. So the fact that niggas act like they don't know that this is what goes on in hip hop is crazy to me. You say 50, you said Ja. Like, let's be for real. Kendrick, all of his features, 10K or royalties. Now Drake just put on old girl Molly Santana from Cali, who when he offered her the slot on the album, she said, I'll do it for free. He said, nah, this business. Throw a number out there. She lowballed herself. I believe she said something like 100,000 or something, like joking, like, oh, let me see. He said, nah, that seemed too low, and allegedly paid her 500,000. So who really for the culture? If he's paying a California artist 500K, Kendrick put a bunch of California artists on, no royalties, and 10 bands, and they all damn near broke now.
For one, I'm not gonna dig in these niggas' pockets and just say I understand how much money they one or the other got. For two, Drake is a known trick. For three, he's a Jew that comes from money already, so ain't no telling how much money he got. And for four, this is just a post on the internet. I don't even know if it's true. I don't even know if it's true.
I said allegedly.
I know, and he told me who does that? Somebody say 100K, you say, oh, that's too low. I'm gonna give you free. I'm gonna give it to you for 500.
I think
for
it's
one, no. Let me finish though. But this is trick behavior, and niggas supposed to feel proud about that. What niggas did he do that for?
Can I say something?
Like we talking about culture.
But see, this
how we count her as culture? Was she black?
Yeah, she black. I believe she's
Was
black
she
and
even
Asian.
black?
Yeah, I believe Molly Santana's black.
Okay, if he did do that, that's good for her. That's good for him. But I don't need to compare that.
Yeah,
like
her
what
dad
are
is
you
black.
What are you doing?
So now, see, because I have an objective view. I agree and disagree with everybody. So now how we talked about earlier when you kept saying, what the hell this got to do with bars?
Right.
Like, I'm being serious. I'll listen. No. Yeah. What the hell do this got to do with the lyrics?
Absolutely nothing.
Now, if we're talking about culture, which is now this we've alluded to, but this is the problem. You correlate this conversation and the bars, polka dots and stripes. So this is what the problem I see is and has been, not just here, but amongst people who care to have this debate. What are you actually debating right now?
Okay, let me explain why I brought it up. Because he alluded to being the leader of the culture. Drake in his shots at Kendrick was saying, hey, if you're gonna be the leader, the king, you gotta lead the way. Which ironically, we had that conversation before the Iceman rollout or anything when I asked, hey, is Kendrick really being the king of the West or operating like the king of the West like we've seen in the past? So that's what he was alluding to. So to me, honestly, everything Drake's doing is calculated to take shots at Kendrick. I'm pretty sure the way we heard he paid 10K or royalties, Drake's in the industry, he heard that. Oh yeah, he paying 10K, I'm gonna pay 500. I'm gonna go buy an Escalade for the fan. We ain't seen him doing that in the past, just being honest. So to me, those were chess moves.
But that's not even a chess move. And this is why Kendrick.
I'm not saying it was a good move.
This is why Kendrick picked him apart like that, because your intentions is never pure. Your intentions is to do things based off of how people can hold an image up to you and be looked at. You ain't just doing this because you felt like that. Ain't nobody doing that, bro. If I'm Drake and I'm giving you an opportunity to get on my album, like I said, the same thing I would say with Kendrick, that she would have did it for free, like she said, and then you ask her for a tab and she said 100K. You're lowballing yourself. I'm gonna give you 5. I want to overpay you for that. Instead of giving her game or something and say, and whatever the case it may be, I'm just gonna do that. Like, to me, this shit just be sounding like,
hey, hold on, let me say something.
Yeah, disingenuous and it sound like fairy tale stuff.
He said you should have gave her some advice instead of 500.
No, you didn't let me finish.
500,000.
I said you should have gave her game and still did what you did. I'm just saying that though. But you're saying, I'm not saying he should just give her some damn advice. I'm just saying the whole point is the intentions wasn't there. Regardless, that's good that she 500 up. If that is. But a nigga can say anything on the internet and niggas can run with it.
I'm gonna say this. If it was fake, it was genius because she gained about 7 million new listeners overnight just after this feature, the cosign, and the news of the 500K. And people are gonna compare that to the GNX features. The GNX features, you look at their monthly listeners, they ain't get 7 million overnight. So we're making comparisons whether y'all niggas like it or not. Until they squash the beef, they're getting compared.
Okay, now
that just is what it is.
Okay, when y'all compare that, break down everything. Compare the artists. Compare who she, go look at her streams and her music before she had this going on and see how much of a fan base she had first.
I just said that. I said she had low. She did have some motion. She had a couple 100,000. Drake co-signed 7 million overnight. Does a Kendrick co-sign get you 7 million overnight? That's the comparison.
It don't.
It got him a Grammy.
Lefty Gunplay don't.
Listen, I'm not taking shots at neither artist.
We're
We're
just talking-
making
we're politicking.
comparisons because they're the two at the top and they're at war right
That
now.
makes sense.
Whether niggas say, "Oh, he killed him 3 years ago," ain't no time limit on the get back, nigga. If you smoked my homie 3 years ago, I don't give a fuck if I see you 10 years later. If I got an opportunity to knock you off, nigga, I'ma take it. That is what it is.
Before Kendrick jumped, y'all had a time limit on his diss record. You was the main one. That's why he running out of here. Yes, you was the main one. Kendrick better drop. What we waiting on?
Yes.
Kendrick got to drop.
Yes.
He's taking too long.
Yes,
now
I was.
Now when it comes to Drake, there's no limit on the get back.
I said he lost. Let's get that understood. When he didn't drop after Not Like Us, it's recorded. I said he lost. I said, where's his track? How can you tell Kendrick to hurry up and drop, and then you don't hurry up and drop? See, these niggas don't be remember what they saying, and I do.
We all said he lost, but when we talking about the intentions of what he's doing with other artists, this is a rollout. And in today's time in music, the rollout doesn't stop because the album dropped. That's what people have to understand. When J. Cole went and rolled around that Honda while the album was getting spins, that's a rollout, right? When
Y'all killed him for that.
And y'all said, "Oh man, he just wants to get in touch with himself."
That's so hold on, wait.
Dumbass shit like that.
Yes, they did. Let me talk. It's all rollout. The same way Kendrick had the Mustard video. He went to Tams. He did certain things that a lot of people felt was disingenuous, right? Whether it was or not, that was a part of the rollout. So I'm not taking anything that these niggas do as for real because it's all off the back of production of their album. So Kendrick's not outside at the Tams with 50 niggas unless it's G&X. J. Cole ain't outside driving a Honda unless it's an album. Drake isn't giving bitches 500 grand unless it's Iceman. So it's like every single person, if you truly look, none of it is genuine. It's all for the album.
But the thing
so you have to keep it
so here's the problem.
consistent.
Don't disagree. The problem is it comes off totally like that. It just seems too forced. I'm not knocking you for your rollout, for how you promote yourself. I will not hold that against him. So all that stuff, I deem it as corny, but business-wise, that's not bad. That's not wrong. The problem is it didn't land. It didn't hit. It seemed disingenuous, forced, corny, and it reiterated that you are corny. So again, when I asked a few episodes about what are you guys really upset about Drake, since we're making this about him as a person now, because this is what we're talking about. We're not talking about the music no more, clearly. But as a person, he's never shown you any fucking thing different. So I reiterate, what are we really talking about? He's always been known as soft and corny. He's doing soft and corny shit still, almost 40, and pretty sure he's not gonna stop being soft and corny. So now that we got that understood, can you give us bars, please?
So let me ask you out this though, bro, because we were talking about opportunities and money. Since we want to talk about money, the music industry's been janky since before we was born. Back when NWA, when Eazy was taking all the bread, that's why Dre left. When TLC was out there signed out, they was out there having Toyota. What I'm saying is this: the music industry is janky. No one ever gets a square deal. The only person I can think in hip hop that was giving people actually a fair shake was TDE, a 50-50 deal, was Master P with No Limit. It's only a handful of people, because you want to talk about Cash Money, we already know why BG left, why Juvie left. Like, let's not play like the music industry has been giving square deals all the way around. Why did Rockefeller break up essentially? Why did Dame Dash and Jay get into beef? Over freaking money. Let's not make it seem like Drake is the savior of now. Oh, I want to give people $500,000 because you're lowballing. No, nigga.
I want to say this though. Go ahead, my bad.
Let him land because let him land because I'm trying to see the actual point he's trying to make. Are you saying that it's okay that Kendrick possibly was screwing people over? Because that's the rumor on the internet.
Man,
Kendrick is doing what the music industry has been doing. All he did was create opportunity. All I'm saying is this: he's creating opportunity. He doesn't owe you anything besides giving you an opportunity. Now, the opportunity is actually better than the actual money because not everybody's good with money. Because I'm going to tell you this. You teach somebody how to fish, they won't ever starve for the rest of their life.
Let me
you
say
fish,
this.
You fish for somebody for one day, they'll be content for that one day, maybe a day and a half. But once they get hungry again and that fisherman is gone, how the hell will they eat again?
I agree with that.
Let me say this, short. This what I mean. This at the end of the day with Kendrick, we get to a point now, like Rod said, where we don't even care about the music no more. From the basis of what y'all saying right now, y'all trying to make it look like Drake has a better character than Kendrick.
No, we're not.
Let me finish my point. You
Okay,
niggas
go
always
ahead.
jump up fucking screaming.
Because you're telling me what
This
I'm
is
trying to do and I'm
perceiving from
not.
What the fuck you niggas saying? Because if we weren't about the money and what Kendrick did and what he did, yes, when we point to the thing, we're looking at it as somebody has a character flaw, or he's grinding for fucking over artists because he gave them a deal and he gave her $500,000 and he gave her whatever 10 and the royalties or whatever. But at the same time, we don't highlight, wasn't Kendrick just in Compton with his people?
For the grad
For what, right?
Oh, for
For the groundbreaking ceremony for a brand new campus at Alma Mater Centennial High School. That is being for the culture. We talking about for the fucking culture. And we making one thing about music where he still gave him an opportunity just because I didn't trick like you did or give you this amount of money. That don't make Drake better. Drake might have more money. I don't know. Shit. And that's just how he is. Drake could give a bitch he just meet on the street a fucking $100,000 purse. That's not nothing special. Yes, it elevates them, but that does not make him, in my eyes, oh, he's doing more for the culture. Kendrick is doing groundwork for the culture. And and G Malone made a great point when he spoke about this, when he said, why, if Drake is so motherfucking hot like y'all saying he is, why ain't no niggas popping from the fucking UK or wherever the fuck he at, Canada?
We don't listen to niggas
bringing
from
no artists
Canada.
out there? Why he ain't blowing them niggas up? Why you ain't?
Party next door.
Hold on, let me interject. Let me
every
interject.
time with some facts.
Hold on, let me interject.
Y'all don't never let a nigga finish. Besides the weekend and Party Next Door,
Skepta.
what are niggas doing over there? And the weekend and them was already buzzing and doing their own thing. That just made him look better.
Let me interject. Number one, I'm not trying to make anybody's character look like anything. This is a podcast. We cover topics and certain narratives that's floating online that the entire culture is talking about. So a lot of questions I'm asking aren't even necessarily my questions. I'm seeing, damn, this is catching legs. This is catching traction. Let's break it down and analyze what y'all think about it. These are the narratives that's floating around right now, whether it's the K-bot starting them or it's the Drake bot starting them. Whatever the case, it's floating around online. So I'm not trying to make it seem like Kendrick got a character. I don't know Kendrick and I don't know
I'm
Drake.
not saying that.
I know, but I'm saying you said this is what you niggas are. It seemed like
I'm
to
speaking
you.
to everybody that does this. Yes, this is what you.
I'm doing it.
And this is what I'm saying.
I'm
That's
not,
what it is.
and that's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is,
like Rod said, what is the point of this conversation? Okay, they're talking.
what's the point of any
Listen,
conversation?
I know, but now when we're outside of the music, what are we usually looking at? Somebody's character, right? Are we not?
Listen,
If I'm comparing about how much money you give me and how much money you give me, well, Rod, you gave me $1,000. Well, this nigga only gave me $20 when I needed it. How am I gonna dissect that?
hip hop
literally.
has evolved past just talking about music.
I'm not saying it's not.
So we're talking about everything that's surrounding. You just brought up Kendrick being at Centennial. What the fuck that got to do with music?
Because
But no, listen to my question. What does that have to do with music? You're trying to prove that Kendrick is for the culture and he's doing groundwork.
Why? I said to me it's alluding as we're talking about somebody's character.
What does that have to do with the music?
Because when we ask about how much money somebody gave somebody, we're saying, oh, did you fuck him over? No, nigga, I gave you a chance to get royalties, or you could have took 10K. 10K is still more. Just because it ain't 500K, now that somebody outdo you, oh, damn, you should have did what he did. So now I'm looking at you like you did them wrong.
Okay.
Really, you did them right.
So
they had no traction, no nothing, and I put them on my shit. It shouldn't even be a debate whether he did them right or wrong based
That's
off
what I was-
of
No,
what another nigga did.
it can be a debate because the question is, hey, you the number one artist, you know they straight off the street, hungry, starving, and they don't know shit about the industry. Why not give them the game? If you the leader and you lead in the way to really put them on, give them the 10K and the royalties. Why do they got to choose?
This is what I was saying is that it's all rollout. Kendrick, Drake, Cole, it does not matter who it is. It's rollout because these niggas have an album coming. When Kanye apologizes a week later and it's an album, it's a rollout. When Drake gives a motherfucker $500,000 and then Iceman comes out, it's a rollout. When Kendrick starts popping up in random places in Compton that he don't be at all the time, it's a rollout. It's all a rollout. So take that with a grain of salt and understand that none of it is really genuine. It's for the albums. Point blank word. That might not have been a rollout, but I also have hold on. But hold on then, because I had to do this. Drake just gave $150,000 to cancer research under the Elias Iceman, right? He gave $100,000 to somebody in Nashville. Remember the God's Plan video when he came and gave $1 million check to that black lady? So I'm just saying certain things that he's done on camera and off camera.
Do we know that was real?
See, but so this is what I'm saying.
That was a
And go
music
back to
video.
hold on, pause, and go back to that 50 Cent interview when Kendrick first came out and he said it spot on. Kendrick he just has a different way of making it look. He does the same rollout. He's the same industry nigga. He has the same ties as these niggas because he's in the same rooms. He just makes it look different. It's like the white nigga whose dad owns a Fortune 500 company, but he has dirty ass dreadlocks and he acts like he's poor. It doesn't change what rooms this nigga in and what influence and how industry he really is. You niggas gotta
What are you arguing right now?
What I'm arguing is that every single person is equal. Nobody's better than nobody. His character isn't better. All these niggas are really hold on. All these niggas are pulling a wool over your eyes for their income. Point blank, period. It ain't nothing about nobody. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing about none of that. It's about niggas selling albums, popularity, records. Point blank, period. Kendrick, I don't care what niggas say. I don't care how much he rides around with other niggas from the hood. It's for that. Drake, same thing. Cole, same thing. It's the same thing.
So
if it wasn't, you don't get to that level without it not being that. Jay-Z, same fucking thing.
So I don't
But y'all
disagree.
y'all have these personal because y'all have these personal connections to these rappers, right? Especially when it's against another rapper that y'all don't want to see that all these niggas are playing. It's like politics. When these niggas turn the cameras off, what you think these niggas doing?
But we know for a fact that Kendrick. But let me say
Bars.
this though.
Bars.
Hey, hold on.
Bars.
Let me say one thing. For one, it's different for Kendrick because he said, no, let me tell you why. You said him riding around with his childhood friends, that's street niggas, he's doing that for rollout. You said that's the reason. You said him being around his homies riding around is for rollout.
Did that noisy interview? That was rollout.
This is my point. No, this is showing you my life. This is showing you my life. This is showing you what I come from.
Bro.
Go ahead, Rod. Hold on, let Rod interject.
So Pete,
I like you to see though.
I'm gonna say this. All West Coast, I'm gonna end that too. All West Coast niggas are not biased because you're looking at one. I'm tired of seeing people on the internet saying they don't respect.
Nigga, you from North Carolina with your daddy, no?
I'm tired of people on the internet saying they don't respect the West Coast opinions when it comes to music because they think we can't be objective because so many people have personalized the Kendrick and Drake beef. I don't know Kendrick and I don't know Drake. I don't got a side that I'm picking. I'm listening to music, I'm seeing what they doing, and I'm analyzing it, and I'm moving on. So if I say Drake beat him in this, that don't mean I'm a Glizzy Glazer. If I say Kendrick beat him in this, that don't mean I'm a K-Bot. I don't know these niggas.
So like he just said, ultimately, and it's right here, but the consensus just in this room and how people are going about this is emotion. When you attach your beliefs to an entity or another person, this is what comes up.
Set up a failure.
So I'm not disagreeing with your beliefs as a person if that's what we're coming from. Nobody's actually said nothing wrong, but objectively, business-wise, politically, what he's talking about, and you got to stop attaching your beliefs. That's why you got upset when he mentioned Prince. Nowhere in that did I think he was comparing him to Prince as an artist when he's saying in this era.
That was a bad comparison.
No, it's how you choose to perceive
it's a bad
Bingo. How you perceive
level
it.
of perception, player. Peep
it's
game.
still a bad comparison.
It's how you perceive
It's
it.
again, it's a perception. I by no means do I believe he's on Prince level, nor did I think he was alluding to
You know what a
that.
comparison is?
I absolutely know what it is.
You compare Young Miami one
I'm
song
talking about the
to 3
impact.
Drake albums.
When you
that are all number one,
What I'm
by the
saying
way.
is,
It was a great take. When you
this
say
era,
when you use the words anything,
Rod is spitting
No,
right now.
I know, Rod
I don't
is-
want to let him
Rod
land
is
because
spitting.
he gonna make y'all.
When you use,
Yeah, I know
when
what
you
they
use,
doing.
When you
They
use
filibustering because
look,
you
and
killing them right
he
now.
He can't never stuck
Because you didn't let that nigga land.
Why let him defend himself? Why you got to speak for him?
Because he been
A
speaking for you.
nigga. Anytime anybody use like or as, you're comparing something. If I say you're like this, I'm comparing you to that. If I say you built like a refrigerator, I'm comparing you to that. If I say
your music, whatever impact
I was making a comparison.
And he's
Your
comparing
comparison.
impact. That's why I said
It don't matter, but
Y'all are not
sure wasn't
perceiving the
wrong.
comparison.
He
I'm
was
just talking about
wrong. He said you compared him. He said you couldn't compare him.
He wasn't perceiving what I was comparing.
Bro, you cannot listen. You say
He made his own thought of what I was comparing.
you say names like Prince. You got to watch who you say the following name up to. That's all I'm saying.
He's talking
No,
about.
I don't.
Does not matter what you're talking about.
Okay,
Say
look.
Prince. You cannot say Drake because you do not compare.
Okay, basketball.
You don't compare where you don't compete.
Okay,
That's all I'm
Pete.
saying. You don't compare Jerry Rice to Ray Lewis because those are two different positions.
Okay,
my nigga.
so watch
That's all
this.
I'm saying. Go ahead. Go. 'cause
Yes, I can.
Watch
I can
this.
say Jerry Rice and Ray Lewis are
Right now.
generational
OKC
players.
playing right now. Shea Gillis is the man right now. I don't fuck with his style of play. I don't like him. Nothing about that nigga as a basketball player. What I will say is, how do I know about that nigga? Because he's the nigga right now. Whether I like it or not, he's somebody notable. His impact, he's right now the face of the league as we see it. I don't like it. I don't agree with
He's
it.
not the face of the league. You know who's the face of the league?
Can I finish?
Hey, look, these are
No,
many
I'm
niggas
just
telling you
speaking
can't
facts.
land.
I'm going to correct you guys. Like how
I'm
you
not.
niggas-
What I'm
How
saying
you gonna
is,
correct my point?
Shea,
Because you can never compare Drake to Michael Jackson. Drake
we're
to Prince.
not. We're
No.
talking about impact. The impact. We're talking about the impact. Drake is not Michael Jackson. I don't think that
But the
nigga is
impact,
big.
the impact is not Prince or Mike
That's
Impact
my
either.
point.
That's what he's getting at.
What are you niggas
You
talking
cannot
about?
say
Not
that.
to me.
I'm going to correct that. You're not going to. I'm going to correct. Listen. I'm going to correct. Listen.
You don't get what they saying, nigga.
Yes, he does. He's a smart dude. Don't know because when
No.
he's on our side, now
He's
you wanna
on
correct
Hennessy.
him. When that nigga's on, when y'all the same
You
team,
literally said Drake don't play.
gonna let you
He don't
finish.
play instruments. I didn't even say he did. I said the impact for this generation you could compare to when Mike and Prince was in his generation.
buzz,
That's all. That was all I was saying.
Drake is not even bigger than Taylor Swift. He's not bigger than Taylor Swift. You cannot say no.
Kendrick ain't bigger than Taylor Swift.
Why
He's
you
not.
keep bringing Kendrick up every time you say something else?
Because that's his point of argument. Because that's his point of reference.
No, fuck all that. Y'all want to talk about character? Kendrick ain't never went on stage and kissed an underage girl. But y'all savior of hip hop has. You want to? No. Because what I'm saying, because I'm tired of this. Listen, bro, this episode, I'm tired of this.
This will make a nigga mad.
Yeah, stop, bro.
Emotional damage.
No, it's just like y'all know what y'all doing with this shit, bro.
It's been way too much
Emotional
time.
damage.
I spent the whole episode. I'm tired of talking about the nigga too, but here we are.
Look, you see my topics.
All I'm saying is this, bro. This is the same nigga saying I cannot resist, but I'm going to do it anyway. But we want to talk about character. Would you allow your daughter to be around that nigga? Fuck no. So stop making it seem like this nigga is just great character. This nigga is a PDF file. This nigga comes from alleged. No, it's not like it's on video. It's on video. It's not alleged. It's on video, bro. Stop making it seem like this nigga is all that, bro. Listen, he make good music for the bitches, and he make club music. That's it. That's all he has to offer. All this great character shit goes out the window when you kiss underage girls. Now, if you niggas got to disagree with that, then we got to get a DP because nigga ain't nobody up here cool with PDF.
Hold on. These the same niggas who be glazing R. Kelly.
the same
This
niggas.
is the same nigga glazing R. Kelly. He's on tape fucking a girl. Pissed on an underage girl. This the same nigga. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Same nigga glazing R. Kelly.
Hey, this is what happened.
He fucked her. He on tape fucking her and pissing on her.
This is how
And this nigga like, man, we gotta look past that. His music is banging. He
is how
shot
the
it
beef went.
in his studio.
Pull it up.
Nigga, what are we talking about?
This is exactly how the Drake and Kendrick beef went. Both them niggas was saying anything they could to go against each other. The fact of the matter, really, with that,
We did see the video though.
yeah, you did. Yeah.
Good, nigga.
If y'all
Several
wanna-
times.
If y'all want to go past this, the truth is Drake and Kendrick are both jealous of each other and wish they had each other's lives, and I'm explaining why. You can compare to the street nigga and the hooper, or the rapper and the hooper, right? The rapper shit on the hooper, but secretly when he go out there every game he take a shot, right? When the hooper go to the BBL bitch, he like, damn, I don't got something that nigga got, and I'm jealous, therefore I hate on him, and I'm explaining why. Kendrick, he has the culture. He's a black American, right? That's something that no matter how good Drake raps, no matter how many things he does, he can never quite have his finger on the pulse
Acceptance.
because he doesn't come from that, right? Now, at the same time, Kendrick envies that industry status and that connection to white America that Drake has because it has entered him into different doors. It has gave him different opportunities. So I truly do believe that they're two of the same people on the same coin. They are just jealous of, or not, I don't even want to say jealous, but they do want each other's life to a certain degree. And if you go listen to Buried Alive, I believe, on Take Care with Kendrick, go listen to what Kendrick is saying and how he was low-key jealous at first and he had to check himself because he was like, okay, I got to get there too. So really go listen and think about what I'm talking about. These niggas really want to be each other, and that's why they really don't.
Do you think DMX?
like that.
No, let me.
That was a great take.
I like that. No, that was a good ass point. But I got give it back to Cali real quick because I got a question. Do you think DMX wanted Drake's life?
No, but see, I think that's different because DMX is not Drake's peer. I think DMX being who he is, a GOAT, a legend, right?
DMX said he hated him.
He hates him,
At
and I can understand.
No, he always said he hated him.
But they squashed it. That's why he let him sample. He let him sample it.
Was DMX even alive for that?
Yes,
What these bitches
he
want
was.
for
Some
that?
of Leah's songs, I think.
No, that's what
He
these
let him
bitches
sample
want.
his
What
song.
these bitches
That's
want or
why
something like that.
Why I'm not necessarily taking that into account is because he didn't bring DMX on tour. DMX didn't bring him on tour. This is his peer. So when Drake was in the Sandbox and he was 15, Kendrick was 15, right? When Drake blew up, he was only a year, maybe 8 months older than Kendrick. So he brought him on and Lil bro'd him. You know what I mean? The only way that can be offensive is if the nigga is the same age as you. So I think when two niggas are the same age in the same class and they both want to beat each other, that's where the jealousy comes from. They fucking the same women.
Your
Probably
contemporary.
they like the same shit. You know what I mean? They want certain things that the other has access to that they cannot get. So I don't put DMX in that because that's not his peer. DMX has been doing this shit before we even thought of what the fuck Degrassi or Kendrick or any of them niggas was, right? He been shitting on niggas. So his hate to me comes from an elderly place that has to be respected. Can't even talk about it. But when it comes to Drake and Kendrick being peers, that's where that male masculine competition comes in.
All right,
I got a question, right?
I want to ask y'all one more question just to stay on what he was saying. Do y'all think? Never mind. Go ahead.
I got a question, and I find this odd. Drake's fan base, he has a fan base that Kendrick doesn't have, and I think that's where he has Kendrick beat. But it's not a good thing to me. For some reason, Maga has decided to attach themselves to Drake, Iceman, and his rollout. Not only Maga, this is before the Maga rollout began. The racist, anti-black, but in love with hip-hop crowd crowns Drake. The same crowd who crowned Eminem. It's like they got this sick fetish with our culture, but I want who I perceive to be one of us to dominate your culture. So the people who can't relate to growing up in Compton, they can't relate to Good Kid, Mad City. They love Drake. They love Habibti. They love Made of Honor. They love Iceman. And I just don't understand what the infatuation is because we all know they love rap. But if you put on a real true hip hop song, they hate it. They're going to be in the club standing there like this until some shit like Drake come on. Until like the shit that we hate, when that come on, they the ones running to the dance floor. It's like they got a sick infatuation with putting us down in our own culture. And I think Drake, even though he's not going to acknowledge that, I would like to see him acknowledge that. Denounce that shit. Denounce that side of that.
Byron, it's just like this. It's like getting close to the fire while getting burned. It's like watching hood business staying on the porch but not playing ball. You dig what I'm saying?
And you can say he was there.
That's it.
I seen it.
I want to say I witnessed it, but I didn't have to do the crime or I had to, you know what I'm saying? It's like being from the set, but you ain't active. You dig what I'm saying?
The
it's
excitement.
like you cool enough to be around, but without having to put in that work for being had that day. That's all I'm saying. I think those are the MAGA people. I think they want to get close to it. They want to get close to hip hop, but they don't want that. Hey, I'm hip hop. I accept the black culture because again, it is black culture. I want to be a part of it because it's cool. It's for the time, but I'm not an N-word with a hard ER at the end.
Right, because it's like you said, Habibti was for Greece. You know that Greece crowd, the thin Norwegian white girl that's traveling over there that look at niggas like, ugh, but love the music because it's Drake, but hates hip hop. You turn some DMX on, they gonna be scrolling their phone. Like, bitch, how you love rap but hate niggas?
Let's
be honest, the reason why they push Drake or they like Drake is because Kendrick is America's worst nightmare, right? If we're really being honest, any black male with a sense of self, with knowledge of self, who's smart, has a good head on his shoulders, and is not going to do anything funny and cannot be wowed by anything, is a threat to white America, and that is what he symbolizes. Point blank, period. rolling over. I'm not getting my ass smacked. I'm not doing anything that I don't want to do.
Pause.
Right? But I'm just saying he's going to stand 10 toes and he's going to do what he does. He's going to showcase his culture, etc. That's what he did at the Super Bowl, and that's what they didn't like. So I think a lot of this comes off the back of
What he
people
represents.
just want to attach to Drake, these fans, because they want to get back at that part of Black America or Black culture. That's kind of how I'm looking at it, is why they're attaching to this Iceman album.
So again, as I said earlier, attaching one's beliefs. It's not even that they believe in Drake. It's just he's the opposite of what you just of Kendrick. Piggybacking that, I seen the line. I don't want to misquote it, but Kendrick, a brother in America, darker hue, says his line was, "Yeah, I had to stop talking to this chick because I was fasting. I'm attractive."
It's on Rich Spirit.
That right there, that's a bar from anybody. But to have the audaciousness as a Black man in America from Compton, some call it Bompton, from where he's from. So what I'm saying is, that's what resonates with someone that from the culture, whether you from the hood or not. Just if you that energy, like but you don't want that energy from in America in Eurocentric culture. You don't want that from a Black man.
That's unsafe to them.
Yeah, correct.
Let's just call it what it really is then, because we sit here and say niggas claim Drake as being Black. No, nigga, they look at him like a Jew and they look at Kendrick like a nigga. If that's the case, because why wouldn't Drake be America's worst nightmare? It's the same thing, because I'll get what you're saying as far as the dark skin, and he got to a point where he's self-conscious. He's damn near awakening minds in a sense of even just making that Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers being vulnerable like that, which Black men tend to don't be, and he broke down a lot of characteristics and trauma in people that other people can't reach. But I'm just saying, for Trump to be supporting that, and we know he's pro-white and all that other shit, regardless of what people think or not,
I'm gonna say this, right?
Like that.
Because another thing I didn't like that Drake did was he tried to use the colorism to go at Kendrick, and then he used his Jewish side to act like we anti-Jewish, like Black people was being racist to him because he's Jewish. Like, hold on, nigga. Niggas let you into the barbecue knowing you had bar mitzvahs and shit as a kid. So now you turn around and weaponize that, and you supposed to be a Black man because you use your father to get your Black card, to get the cool card, the nigga card. You kind of shied away from the Jewish side when you was on your come up. Now you more so embracing it because you at the spot and you can't really be moved out. Like, I'm already Drake already. So that was kind of odd to me. Like, hold on, what the fuck you mean we don't want to accept you because you Jewish, nigga? How you think you got in this?
But even with
I didn't like that.
Even with him, it's stupid because we accepted you after we found out you did blackface, nigga. That's the problem. Like you were saying, we allow niggas to do any fucking thing, and then niggas will still be in full
I forgot about the blackface shit too.
I never heard
Like, what
I'm
nigga?
not
What
privy to that.
nigga gonna do blackface?
I forgot about the blackface too.
they got
That
the
was
nerve
crazy.
to say-
Oh, okay.
That was crazy, but
I do recall that.
because Donald Trump at the same time embracing Iceman, the White House tweeting Iceman, and like I said, this is white power. I don't care what y'all say. Oh, this is okay. No, nigga, this is white power to them. So for them to use Drake, the #1 album, and signify white power and put Magna at the bottom at the same time they're giving reparations to the people who stormed the Capitol and the January 6th, the insurgents. They're paying them. They just found billions of dollars to give to them and went on national television to tell the world how they're suffering and they deserve some type of reparations. Meanwhile, telling Black people, we ain't got no money for reparations. What y'all need reparations for?
Another reason why Drake is liked by that side is because it's like all right then. It's like OJ. I'm not Black, I'm OJ. That's the same thing with Drake. So white America loves Black people who are more about a dollar than they are their culture. Right? And I think that's why he gets a lot of love, is because he's not going to speak on any politics, right? He's not going to speak on any serious matters because of capitalism and the stake he has in North America. So it's like, instead of me doing that and possibly chancing my sponsorships, my deals, I'm just going to act like I don't hear anything and I'm above everything. And I think that's why white America finds him digestible, is because it's like, OJ, I'm not Black. I'm OJ. I'm just a person. I'm an entity. I'm a business. You don't really know what my beliefs are. You don't really know what I think, what my religion is. Nothing. I'm just this character that I portray, and that's all you get from me. And that is what you see with Drake. Whereas in Kendrick, at least in multiple albums, right, in artwork, etc., he has showcased his love for Black culture in a way that has been abrasive and has, I feel like, put white America or racist America on notice. So I think that's where they differ. And Drake, I do believe him being from Canada, he is, as fucked up as it sounds, he is playing on the whole ICE situation. Because if you go to his Instagram and you look at the Iceman rollout, he had that shit red, white, and blue. And he's not even from over here. So I think a lot of the little shit he was doing is clickbait. It's going to get niggas talking. And again, he goes back over to Canada and he really does not give a fuck about what's going on in America. Let's keep it 100. That's just, I think, really what it is too. So.
He was damn near anti-American for a second. In his rhetoric a little bit, it sounded like he was like, fuck y'all. Y'all sided with Kendrick.
Drake is repping the wrong red flag. You know what I'm saying? He comes to America, he want to rep the Don Moon flag when it's okay, but then goes back to Canada to rep the red, white, and flag.
Yeah.
But we talk about colorism, and we talk about when somebody like Kendrick is speaking positivity and uplifting, that is dangerous, because even the song, I know I'm about to show my age right now, but this is one of the greatest songs I think it's ever made. Tupac, Young Niggas.
Talk about it.
At the end of the bridge, he was on these ad libs. He was like, "You niggas is out here pimping. You really can be a lawyer." It's things like that in the ad libs. Somebody that looks aggressive, somebody that looks violent, but it's telling you to be great. That's America's most wanted, and that's America's nightmare right there. You get somebody who's very radical, who can get the people going, especially in that type of way. That's dangerous, and that's where I respect Kendrick on. Where that's what he's starting to push. And so maybe that's why I more so relate to him, because I understand that radicalism. I understand coming from the roads out of the concrete and branching out. And that's why his music is more substantial over time than necessary Drake. And it's not necessarily a Drake or a Kendrick thing. It's just more so my perspective, because I am a Black American. I don't know what it's like to be in Toronto. I don't know their struggles out there, but I do know our struggles out here. I know what my ancestors have went through and what I've been through out here growing up. So I relate more to that. And it's no shade. I'm not like shading Drake just to be shading him. It's just my ideal growing up. It wasn't fun growing up. I wasn't on a TV show growing up. I didn't know it was like being paralyzed. And then next you know, you get off the wheelchair and it's cut. Hey, that's my life. Okay. I didn't have a bar mitzvah. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I didn't even know who, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have a dad, even though him and his dad relationship wasn't around. Like, he has a dad that, hey, this is my dad. I may not like him, but he still had two parents. Growing up, what I'm saying is in Black America, I'm gonna say for our age, that wasn't normal, having a father in the household. And if you did have one, that was one of the rare few exceptions of you being great.
Okay, so ultimately,
Shout out to Pops, man.
Man,
shout out to Pop.
Pac, nigga, that's
Pac.
my favorite. If anybody who don't know
I
that
said
song,
shout out to my dad.
there you go.
That's what I said.
Nigga said, yeah, shout out to Pop.
I thought you said Pac. I thought you said
too,
P.S.
though.
I said Pops. I said Pops and Pop.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great for y'all. And
so-
I'm just saying, me personally, I was listening to Pac because I didn't have a male role model in my house. And that's the shit that was shaped in my
Okay,
view.
so I understand everything you said. I had the luxury of having two parents, so I'm an anomaly or a minority in that aspect. Doesn't mean I'm oblivious to what you just described. That's
Sure.
typical. So I would not play in your face. What I will say is this: what you described is what I say is a very big problem in our community and with people, which is your success shaming a bit. It's his fault because he had a good life. Like, you gotta understand this. People do this all the time. It's called punching down or punching up. So us, regular folk, common folk, that would be considered punching up. And I don't want to dismiss what you're saying or come off disingenuous. Objectively speaking, that bothers me.
I get you.
Because I know that's not what you mean, but when I listen to people use that, they use that, and that's what I think is disingenuous. The statement is true, but that's not where you're coming from. You just merely success shaming because you mentioned, I didn't have this. I heard everything you said, but I also heard what you didn't have.
But I'm gonna tell you this, but those cats who be having two parent households, those be the lazy kids. Those be the kids who don't have it.
So I'm lazy?
No, I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying you.
You low key spitting right now.
But I understand that. But how many kids that have those two parent households and things like that relax?
That's very cynical of you. That's very
You have
cynical.
the father, you have the masculine, you have the femininity, you have the drive, you have somebody pushing you to, like my pops was on me. A lot of niggas didn't have somebody to be on him.
Quite literally.
That you couldn't just walk around and be like, man, I'm up out of here. Like, nigga, what? Come back here. You feel me?
Yeah,
It's
that
certain
wasn't
things you
happening.
had. So it's like a lot of niggas who had that.
But see,
when you get older, it's different. It's like
I call it and I don't mean to be facetious, I have that term, I always use the term fatherless activities, and I apply it to both genders. There's certain behaviors, when I see grown men and women do things and play out, it's fatherless activities.
But I'm gonna say this: people on there have been to jail, correct?
Unfortunately.
You have a father, correct?
Absolutely.
So everything you just said goes out the window because you had a father.
No, it's not.
No,
because you said lazy. Now you want to talk about
I'm saying
being
in general.
mischievous. Which one we talking about? Mischievous or being lazy?
I'm gonna say this, right? we as the black people, we had to take the less, and we had to make it cool. So that's kind of what you're doing now. But you have a 2-parent household now with your kids.
You know why?
So
you know why?
No, and I know you force your kids to not be lazy. So we can't really use that argument. You kind of defeating yourself.
No. I'm saying I overcompensated. You know why? Because at that age, I knew what it's like not to have that father, and I knew what I was like.
I'm not saying you're not overcompensating or not. What I'm saying is everybody here who got kids, all of our kids have 2-parent households. My kid have 2-parent household. His kids have 2-parent household. Your kids have 2-parent household. And I know damn well I'm not allowing no kids to be lazy. It is a sin in my house to be lazy, and it is a sin in my house to be fat, overweight, and obese.
Oh God!
That's just a fact. I told my kids it is illegal in this house for you to be overweight or lazy. You can be a lot of things. Those is 2 things you cannot be as long as you're under my supervision. So I know kids gonna be mischievous. They gonna get in trouble. Moms did never do nothing to tell me to go to jail. What I went out and did in the streets, I did that shit on my own.
Thank you.
Everything I was doing, she told me not to do.
Thank you.
And she told me, you're going to end up in jail doing that. And that's exactly where I ended up.
Ultimately, people are rebellious. I still have a rebellious spirit. I have an A-type personality. All of us up here do. So if you understand an A-type personality, you're an asshole. But it's necessary. The problem is, too much of anything is bad. My too much landed me in prison. See what I mean? So having 2 parents gives you a better chance. Having money gives you a better quality of life. It don't mean you're not gonna die. It don't mean you're not gonna have no struggles.
I'm saying, was this the kids that had too much money or the kids that had a better lifestyle? They had more of a step up more. Correct. We can agree.
And they didn't, right? And they didn't utilize it.
What I'm saying is they didn't utilize it.
So nigga, you wasting. You got an opportunity that's pissing me off.
I respect people who had a harder to overcome and then they become successful. I salute that more than the people who had the fair advantage and to come up. That's all. I just respect that. Now I still respect the hustle overall, but I just give more of a salute of people who come from my community who had it a disadvantage because I was able to relate to that.
So everybody loves the underdog story.
This is where, but
no, that's not true because we just talked about MAGA. They don't love the underground story because you just said they appreciate.
No, they don't like.
Well, MAGA will tell you they're the underdogs.
Quite
literally. But we all know they're not.
This is where I think some of the hate comes for rappers like Drake or like Kanye. Because
we love Kanye.
Hold on, no, but a lot of people. But remember, when he was on Rockefeller in the beginning, niggas was not fucking with that shit, bro.
I don't know when Kanye first came out. I think he was a college dropout.
Nah. Niggas wasn't respecting Kanye like that.
Because he was
until he beat 50.
He was the weird nigga, and even that niggas was mad about. And they thought 50 should have still won that. So what I'm yes, bro.
No, college dropout. All those albums were successful.
Nah, we was calling him. No, the album was successful, but like us, like the street niggas, the culture, we was like, oh, that's the weird nigga.
That's weird. But we was still but his music was still being slapped in. I remember his music being slapped in the hood.
To a degree, but there was still a caveat. The same way there's a caveat with Drake,
the regular nigga.
Because historically speaking, we tie hip hop to struggle. And so when you see somebody like a Drake or like a Kanye who didn't necessarily struggle the most, right? You assume that they would have no place or they couldn't make it in the industry.
But what about
hold on. Or they couldn't make it in hip hop because it's too gritty and it's too hard, etc. So I think when these people end up making it to a degree, there is some hate for that because how could you have 2 parents and have a okay life and still be relatable?
But
the truth is, it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers out there like that.
But when we're talking about money and flashy stuff, it was a whole era of bling bling with Cash Money and No Limit. They were talking about the platinum chains. They were talking about shit that I didn't even. First of all, I didn't even know what a platinum.
Nigga, they was talking about ghetto fabulous.
Yeah,
shit.
right. They were talking about getting it out the streets though, not like a good upbringing and we got platinum.
It was a time where they were just talking about their jury. The song Bling Bling, they were talking about everything that they own.
But that was still hood shit because we know they come from the projects and they were still the underdogs. Now they made it. Now they balling out of control.
And that situation is so much true that you have rappers in today's time and shit since rap started that have lied about the struggle so that they can be more relatable to our fan base.
Michael.
So Drake just so happened because of Kanye, the doors that he really broke down, we're going to be honest, the doors that Kanye broke down allow for this type of rapper to come in that hasn't necessarily struggled. I know you have before that too that was just trying
what
to rap.
What rapper back in the day lied that's been exposed and lied about their struggle?
A lot of them
Just give me a name right now.
Shit, half of NWA wasn't in the streets.
Who wasn't?
Eazy-E was in the streets. The rest Ice Cube wasn't in the streets, gangbangers.
Ice Cube lived on.
We thought Ice Cube was a
He
crip.
wasn't no banger.
He wasn't a banger.
Hold on. Let's
That
be
nigga
real.
went to Taft High School.
Okay, but where did he live at? Off 108th and Western.
But he wasn't a banger like we thought. We thought
Who was his
Cube
best friend?
was cripping.
Who was his best friend? Dub C for 111. And what I'm saying is, he's a part of
He's
it.
affiliated.
He's affiliated. And affiliated still get dealt with.
No, but we thought he was that.
Yeah, like nigga, like you really.
When we
in the
found
streets,
out
nigga.
Cube was a
That nigga
non-affiliate,
had a mind of his own.
we were
Rick
shocked.
Ross.
nigga.
Hold on.
Smoke people.
Cube and Kendrick are
Ross.
essentially the same thing. We say Kendrick's not a Damo or a Pop, whatever you want to say. We say he's not that, but he's super affiliated. When he goes to the pop out, who is his security? Who is up there? No, I'm saying you don't have to be from the hood to be from the hood.
We're not saying you don't. What I'm saying is the image Cube was putting off with
He was still
NWA.
living
Hold
it.
on, listen. Cube had a song rapping about being from Compton, and he was from South Central, nigga.
Okay, so the
we
song-
thought he was from Compton when
All
he
right, no,
came out.
again. So
We
you
thought he
can't
was
say you
Compton
can't. All right,
Crip.
so prime example. Hold on, prime
Exhibit.
I think
No,
he's gone.
Exhibit.
All right, yeah,
we
yeah,
thought
okay.
Exhibit was
I'm just-
crippin'. He
this
from
is what
fucking
niggas do.
Albuquerque.
No, he's from Detroit.
He's from Mexico, nigga.
From Detroit.
Jada Kiss?
No, he's from Mexico.
No, he's from Detroit.
Oh, Jada Kiss, he had a dad.
Don't hit me, but he was on the Joe Budden podcast.
He
talking
said,
about
don't hit
his own dad said, I don't know why he was talking like that when he had me in his life the whole time. So it's a bunch of niggas who do that shit. It's just because it's Drake, it gets looked at way worse. That's just what it is.
Another one, Michael Irvin recently when he was on
His son was rapping.
on Cam and them show. He talked about that. He said, "Man, and he clowned him. He said, man, I wasn't gonna tell y'all, but I'm gonna clown him."
Quick question, quick fact. Exhibit's from Detroit. That New Mexico
Where
shit.
did he grow up? He lived in Detroit. Where did he grow up though?
Well,
That nigga from like
Detroit.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
It's in Detroit.
somewhere.
All I'm saying is this: with the Ice Cube thing, whether you from Compton or South Central, are we comparing apples to oranges? Because really, they one and the same.
he
Niggas
had
in
two
LA
parents,
do those.
too.
No, they're not one and the same.
No,
If you
LA
from
niggas in LA
Compton,
compare.
you from
Let's-
Compton. If you from South Central, you from South Central.
What I'm saying,
nigga. We not mixing that up, bro.
no. I'm not saying. Hold on. Is there not gang violence in South Central?
Yeah,
Is there not gang violence in Compton?
yeah.
Is there not Crips in South Central and Bloods in South Central?
Absolutely.
Is there not Pyros and Crips in Compton?
What's the premise?
No, what I'm saying is it's one in the fucking same. The only difference is the fucking zip code. There is no difference. You can't go, if you want to talk about 111, you can't be saying, I'm from 111 neighborhood Crip and then go right there off of Central and Rosecrans.
you can't.
Hold on, let me finish. You can't say I'm on Central and Rosecrans and it's all cool cuz neighborhood Crip. They gonna be like, nah, nigga, get the fuck up. They gonna handle you as if you from Carver Park or something like that. What I'm saying is still one and the same. You can't go over there and be like, oh, I'm an LA Crip and it's cool in Compton. Hell no, you gonna get dealt with accordingly.
What's the overall point?
What
though?
I'm saying is there's no difference between South Central and Compton. If he's saying he from Compton, he from South Central, it's still the struggle.
No, it's a difference between-
He grew up off 108th and West. His home school was
No, Short.
No, listen.
It's a
his
difference,
home school
nigga.
is Washington High. That's not a nice neighborhood. That's still the hood, bro.
Portraying like you from Compton,
Bro.
knowing you're from South Central is a difference.
Bro.
Nipsey would never act like he was from Compton. He let you know off the dribble, I'm from South Central.
South Central-
Just like any South Central nigga would.
I'm from South Central, and I'm telling you, it doesn't matter about the location. It's still dangerous.
That ain't even an argument, bro.
Yeah.
You
So talk about
arguing,
what's in the
you
gang
arguing
banging.
average, you arguing apples to oranges.
Was
we
he
thought
gang- was he-
Cube was an active
Gang
gang member, and he's not even from a gang. Not he grew up in a gang environment. Not he knows gang bangers. We thought Cube himself was a Compton Crip
But
for
he's
a
really
long
from
time.
the hood though, so it's not like
Nobody's
he's
denying that.
This nigga not catching
No, it doesn't matter if he gangbanged or not. Nigga, he was still there. He was still.
Bro,
outside.
what are you not getting at?
Bro.
We thought he was a gangbanger and he wasn't.
Let me ask you this. What's the difference between Kendrick not gangbanging and still can go over there? He still can go over there. And
Nobody's just talking about we thought the nigga was banging. That's
How do we not understand?
And that's
nigga?
the difference between
Bro.
Kendrick and Cube is Kendrick, like I tried to say, even whatever affiliation he's had, etc., he's made it clear that he's not a gang banger.
That's what we're talking about.
To me,
That's
That's
it.
what we're talking about.
That's it. That's all.
Whether we know, because on my side of town, all of that, fuck the nuances to the public.
None of
Hey, I
the
don't
still get
bang.
bust on, bro. Paul,
We're not disputing that.
You in any hood,
Not
you walking down,
disputing that,
you
bro.
We're
get
talking
it, yeah.
how
So-
he just said, Kendrick said, I'm not a gang. He denounced it, regardless of what we may know.
at the pop out, did it look like he was not gangbanging?
I don't give a damn.
No,
He
but did he
denounced
look
it.
like
We
no,
know
no,
better.
no.
The point
time out.
is like
no,
this.
time out. Did he look like he was not
All the
banging
way
at
over your
pop-out?
head, bro.
No, it's not going over my head. Did it
It
look like
is. When
Bro.
Kendrick came out, he never tried to act like he was Paul Rule. We only knew he was affiliated because we from out here.
That's it.
And then he did the noisy interview, and then oh shit, Kendrick.
Bro, he was
the P
saying
hat.
this music. He was saying the streets in this music, nigga.
The streets.
fine.
We
Oh
didn't
my-
never think Kendrick himself
Was
is a
a
Power
bang-
Rule. The
thank
way
you.
the world thought Ice Cube when NWA came out was a Compton
Where
Crip.
did y'all think Eazy was from? No, I'm just saying, because Eazy never once said cuz. He never once banged his hood in his music. He never once banged the shit. They wasn't putting, nigga, DJ Quick was being subtle about his music. Nigga, I'm from the trees, West Side, if you please.
Everybody
If you-
knew he was
no,
from Tree
you didn't,
Town.
nigga.
Everybody knew he was from Tree
So
Town.
we're
He's the first one to break
Tree
Tree
I
Town.
don't know, but I'm saying
He don't know. That's my point.
He a non-affiliate from the Bay.
but he has
He's a non-affiliate from the Bay.
All right,
He
bro.
has that. He has
DJ
that.
Quick was the first one to bang on
On
wax.
wax, on MCA.
Actually, it was, all right, go ahead. DJ Quick wasn't the first one back.
Who?
He saved, but it's all good, though.
He was the first one to bang on wax. Name who was doing it before.
Bro, it's a gang of niggas out there that was kicking. Nigga, you had the Crip and Blood album, nigga. Y'all already know them, nigga. Kelly Park, all that shit was out.
Quick was
nigga.
before that. Quick been out since the 80s, nigga.
And I'm trying to tell you, nigga.
Banging
shit
on
like
wax
that
was the 90s.
Bro, I'm trying to really tell you, nigga, that shit was out prior to that, my nigga.
You tweaking, bro.
No, I'm not tweaking, nigga.
Listen,
I really understand.
The
What I'm
point
saying
is,
go ahead,
the point
go
is,
ahead.
it's a lot of rappers who portray the image
And
that they
not
didn't
living
live.
that. Malibu's most
To
wanted.
sell more records. CB4, they made a movie about it.
They
bro.
did.
This been going on. We had Bo Rock come on here and say most of these niggas is lying. We thought Dr. Dre
Was banging.
a gangster and
That nigga had a
banging.
whole step
And that
daddy in
nigga
his
said,
life.
nigga, if you even had a fight in the studio, Dre was leaving. Because
But
he
hold
didn't
on.
want to be with,
But
around none of that shit but
allegedly-
business.
Allegedly, shout out to Drake. He was saying that Dre do be putting his. They may not be men.
They said he was choking bitches
That's
up.
all I'm saying. Come on, bro. Let's listen.
Hey, no more Henny for this
No, it's
nigga,
not
bro.
even no Henny, no.
This nigga, bro.
No, it's not going over my head, bro. What I'm saying is this: when you live in the hood, affiliate or not, homie, you still getting treated as if you're part of it.
We was never arguing that.
That's not what we
Q-
debating.
We was never arguing that.
So are y'all saying Cube is a fraud?
We was never.
No.
Then
that-
what are we?
So it's going over your head.
It's not, nigga. Cube. Listen.
How can you say it's not going over your head?
So Cube lived the shit that he rapped, my nigga. He
no.
was getting harassed by the police, did he not?
No, bro.
You-
all we saying. Hear me,
Nigga, y'all making it seem like because he didn't gang bang, nigga, he
I
can't
can't
rap
make
about
anything.
Hey,
seem
you know
like
what
anything.
we're doing right now?
Back, what?
You know how they say never argue with a drunk
Nah,
person,
nigga,
let him
it's all
sober.
good.
We argue with a drunk nigga
Bro,
right
and
now.
I'm not faking it.
And he
Here
not
we go.
understanding,
Here we
bro.
go. Nah, bro,
We
because-
know you get bust on in the hood and all. We're not
Clearly, you
talking
know,
about
because you have an
that.
affiliate up here talking about he didn't know. He don't know where
He don't know the location.
I don't know the location.
That has nothing to do with getting bust on in the hood,
Because
bro.
he said, nigga, he said it in the fucking rap. Spruce
He
Street.
don't know.
Nigga, he said it.
He
If
didn't grow
can't
up
catch-
listening
if
to
he
Quick,
can't
bro.
catch on, then you don't understand rap.
He's Gen Z. He didn't listen to Quick like we did.
That's nigga. He's not a
The
hip hop
point-
fan.
okay,
it
I
doesn't
ain't-
matter. If
okay.
you
I'm
understand,
quick, but yeah, I don't know.
We're not gonna go in circles around
All right,
that
we're not
point.
gonna- let's
We're gonna
what's the next
switch. He's missing
not at all, bro.
way over this nigga head. I don't even know how he not catching it.
Where Mossberg from?
Hey, Mister, what the fuck is he talking about his back? Hey, look, that's in that bottle.
No, not at all.
Y'all seeing it play out live. We told y'all when it started, it's playing out live. So let me ask y'all this then, right?
Go ahead.
Name the most lyrical song in hip hop to you. Because I listen to a lot of
Niggas Bleed.
lyricists.
I say Niggas Bleed by Biggie Smalls. That was the best lyrical storytelling song ever because the way he was rapping on it, I can visualize myself in that robbery in my car getting towed when we getting done with the robbery.
That was the best display of lyricism in hip hop ever to you.
I think that's Niggas Bleed is one of the best lyrically. Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. You got to come back to me if I could even answer because it's so.
Top of my head, that's the one I can think of.
I don't have.
Let me ask you this.
I'll give you mine.
I'm gonna go
song.
dot rigor mortis or dot ignorance is bliss. I'm gonna go with two.
I'm gonna say Lupe Fiasco Mural. It is 15 minutes of pure lyrical exercise, lyrical assassin. He's literally being a lyrical assassin for 15 minutes straight, and every bar from top to bottom connects. Every scheme, top to bottom, connects. Every word, top to bottom, connects. And there's no dry spots. That was one of the greatest displays of lyricism I've ever heard in hip hop. Shout out to Lupe Fiasco. He don't get enough love. If you haven't heard Mural, go listen to that song. Guaranteed you won't be disappointed. You're going to have to listen to it 50 times to catch everything.
I like Lupe Fiasco.
Lupe, I wish Lupe would have never got iced out the game. He was really good. He was really talented.
He just had a moment too where he blamed the fans pirating his music to the reason that he's not bigger than what he is. And I get what he's saying, but I didn't like that he went at the people saying when you were 12 on LimeWire, like, come on, bro. If the parents wasn't giving the money, we going to go get the music, bro. Everybody was doing that shit. So I get the premise of what he was saying, but to lash out at the people and envisioning them being kids downloading your music was crazy to me.
I'm gonna say this though. I think you're a great artist when people download or bootleg your shit. Yeah. That means it's hot, it's needed. Let's just be real. Back when CDs and or DVDs were a thing, where you used to get it at? The barbershop, on the corner, when you walking out the grocery store. Bro, if you like, hey man, that prime example, I think the last album, like burnt CD I bought was probably Nip Victory Lap. And I remember when I was like, I think that was
hold on, nigga, what?
I think
the
that
last album.
I think as far as like
you have bought a burnt Victory Lap?
That's 10 years ago.
I didn't even know they were still burning CDs when Victory Lap came out.
What was that? 2000 what?
That just happened.
That's 18, 17. Yes.
That's like 17 years.
It's still burning CDs.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying that was the last time I think I bought like a burnt CD. Like as far as like,
where did you play? I'm about to say, where did you play the
CDs in my cars?
In 2017, there were CDs in cars, bro. In 2017, they were transitioning. They had the aux. They had the aux. And
I ain't had no shit.
Okay.
Yes, it did.
I take that back. I bought my Chrysler 2013 brand new, and it was Bluetooth and CD. So
it's Bluetooth. That's what it was. It was the aux plug. It was the plug-in aux.
You got
and then
that?
you had CD. Then you had AM, FM, and if you had the money, the XM Sirius radio. All that was a thing at that time. You can Google it. 2017, there was still CD players in cars, and I think that was the last time. And the only reason why I'm saying it is because that was the last time. And I remember buying that shit. I was like, damn, this motherfucker slapping. So,
you know that album, it took me a few times for it to grow on me.
Shout out to Dre.
It might come up in my memories, and that's why
it's a great album.
Although I give reviews, I give you how I genuinely feel. I also let you know I do go back and listen to shit. Like you say, you miss shit.
That's a great album, though.
It's songs I hear on that album and in albums from 15 years ago that I ain't never played, and I've been like, whoa, it's spitting. I'm 40 years old now. It make different sense. It make it sound different.
Is
it
Victory
makes sense now.
It's a classic.
Is Victory Lap a no skip classic?
It's a no skip. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even Key to the City, what is it? $1 million worth of game, Right Hand of God, Double Up, Real Big. What are we talking about?
Real
Victory
Big
Lap, Grinding on My Life.
I don't do this shit for nothing. No,
I can't stand that song.
What's up?
Grinding on My Life.
It's crazy hits, nigga. Blue Laces too. What is we talking about? Standing Civil 3.
Yeah, that's
nigga,
my favorite.
All slaps. Everything on that shit slapped. To me personally, Nipsey has 3 classics in a row. Crenshaw, Mailbox Money, Victory Lap. And I'm telling niggas, Mailbox Money is really that one. Killer, Hunter the Show.
Me and all my niggas stayed loyal.
Only a case. Come on, I been have my own shit. How you gonna knock that?
Where your money at? Juices in the 100 side.
Where your money at?
Come on.
Real niggas.
Big guns.
Been there a while. Overtime. This nigga got slapped.
AKs, nigga,
Big one.
Nigga, that shit was...
Mailbox Money's one.
I'm gonna tell you this. When Mailbox Money was out, we was outside.
Nigga,
Mailbox Money was one.
That's the shit niggas was really getting active to. Mailbox Money,
Yeah.
Crenshaw, Victory lap came when niggas was, for me, I was out of high school, but that mailbox money right there, that's
Mailbox money was it, and I'm trying to think.
God, nigga, what? So right here.
That nigga said high school.
You said we was in high school, like, no, we got victory.
And you want him to know where DJ Quick was raised. Nigga, come on, bro.
Mind.
Hey,
So
that was a real life moment.
came out. Victory Lap came in February 16th, March 2018. So there was definitely CDs selling cars.
My car ain't had no CDs in 18, nigga.
Let me see.
back. We played that shit front to back.
Okay, which? Damn, I wish Messiah was here. You know, he the nip head. Pause. Which bullets?
Bullets ain't got
Which
no
bullets
name.
ain't got no name?
I
Is
think
the
Volume
best,
2.
and which one is the worst?
I think
Rank
Volume
bullets
2.
ain't got no name.
I think Volume 2 was the best. Off the top of my dome, I think Volume 2, if I'm not mistaken.
What's the best?
Let me see. Let me hold on. Let me.
You gotta go look.
The best,
right.
nigga?
Let me go check. Hold on.
I'm
I
gonna
know
say.
the card.
I'm gonna say Volume 1 is the best, and I'm gonna go Volume 3, and then I'm gonna go Volume 2. I'm gonna say Volume 2 was.
Cushion.
Hold on.
Oh.
No. Damn, hold on.
I think it was 2.
I think it's 2, bro.
Nope, I got Volume 2 the last. I put Volume 2 last because Volume 2 got a lot of skips to me.
Nah.
Volume 2 got the most skips to me.
You tripping. I'm looking at Volume.
Because Volume 2 had a lot of features and niggas giving whack ass verses. It was like Nip was letting a lot of other niggas rap.
Anybody remember Smoke Dizzle?
Smoke Dizzle, fire feature with
Go
Nip.
crazy back in the day. Yeah, that's
Him, Casa,
Yeah,
Smoke Dizzle
low-key.
had some shit. Him and Nip got a fire track. Yeah, I'm gonna go Volume 1, and then I'm gonna go Volume 3, and then I'm gonna go Volume 2.
Hold on,
Go back
nigga.
and really
Nah,
cycle
it's
it,
number 2 for me. Man, I'm slanging dough for the love of this money. I'm slanging dough. Nah,
might be number 2.
yeah, it got. I'm gonna say number 2, number 1. Only reason why is, regardless of what he say, the hits on Volume Villains Ain't Got No Name Volume 2 goes hard. Pause.
Name the hits.
I just said Cushion Hayes. They roll, nigga. Him and Game, nigga. That shit was all up.
I'm gonna say one of the best songs on there that I don't hear people talk about is what is that? That Never Gonna Change is fire.
Hold on. Again.
Hustle in the House, of course.
Of course, yeah.
What was Roll the Windows Up, banger.
That's on no.
Piss Poor was cool. I really like
Roll the
it.
Windows Up is on Volume 2, right?
Is that what's the one with the red cover? Is that,
Wait,
that
that's
one?
Volume 2?
That's Crenshaw.
That's Crenshaw?
Crenshaw was red, and then they had a blue one that TMC was red.
Yeah, hey, Roll the Windows Up is on Volume 2, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at
Oh,
Volume
I
2.
thought you said. Oh, I thought you talking about
I'm
one.
saying I think Volume 3 had more impact to me. You had the We Game Banging, J-Rock, and Glasses. You got Hustle Was My Last Name. That was kind of
Roll the
iffy.
windows up.
The Hustle Way,
That's it.
classic. You had Killer with Drake. You had Diamonds. You had CEO, Fast Lane Youngsters.
Wait, that's 1?
Oh,
That's 3.
That's 3.
You got Good For Me.
Hey, is that the one
The
with Rick
song
Ross
they
on it?
sample.
Because I know, yeah.
Hey, is that the one with Ross on that one? On that album?
I don't know. No, I think Ross was a little
Because
after
I
this.
don't know all his albums because I taken this.
I Could Never Lose. This nigga, that's a mantra song. Literally, you in the gym, put on I Could Never Lose.
Late nights, early mornings.
See, I'm pieced together.
hold on.
I make my own playlist with most artists.
Yeah.
So in his case, I don't know his albums. I know what they look like. So
Yeah,
I
that's,
can't.
see, that's what cover art was the thing. That's because I'm going off the cover art. Like I remember,
Like, so I might
Covers
not know
matter.
the name.
like Nip Hussle the Great. That I remember that guy. And that's the song. That's the album that I don't give a fuck. Ride with my burner and my beat turned up. That was the last song of the album. Man, I
Hold
remember.
on. How many listens did it take you to know he had the
Nigga,
extra bonus song at the
bro,
end?
you know how I found out? The homie played it. I was like, what song is that? He said, it's the, because remember, it was like a big gap, pause. It was like a big gap between I forgot the song, then that song ended up coming on. I was like, damn.
That one slapped for sure. That's
Nigga, what? That, and it was another song on there.
That was that last song. That was the tear
Keys to the City was on that. I got the Keys to the City. Oh yeah, nigga, that album
I'm
went
not gonna lie, nigga. That real. I think.
real big.
I think Victory Lap had just came out. My first time in Jamaica, nigga. I'm at the resort. Like, damn, a nigga made it.
Knock
Nigga
that
playing that
alone
real
just to
big.
smoke. That
Nigga had a motherfucking bottle pop. Nigga down there dropped a tear listening to that
Yeah,
real
real
big.
big is crazy.
Just staring out in the ocean, pitch black. Like, damn, nigga really made it. That shit's crazy. Nighttime, love song.
Yeah, that's that shit good.
God, they got Nip.
Wait.
That was our hope right there. That's hope right there.
Where was that when they played? Was that right at Nip? Where was we at when they played real big? Where was we at?
I was working Coachella.
I remember we was at was it a club or was we at I remember hearing it. We was all
Probably
together.
Houston. I think it might have been Houston. It might have been Houston when y'all had the Super Bowl.
Okay, that could, because I remember the whole, because we was the only ones, listen, real talk, I'm not even trying to glaze up the situation or nothing like that. We was the only ones from Cali. If that was Houston, they was like, hey, where y'all from? We was like, hey, we Long Beach, LA. They was like, okay. I was like, hey, man, play some Cali shit up in there. And I think when they played real big, nigga, the whole club literally stopped. Now, bullshit you not. It was all eyes on us. We had the section in the middle. Everybody was just showing us love, throwing up dubs in the air.
Yeah, that was Houston.
I never forget that because it was like it was me.
Bar 2200.
Shout out to First 48 too.
Yeah. Our car got taped off. Nigga got smoked right in front of the car.
Won their second Super Bowl. Shout out to Brady.
He gonna find a way to bring the raggedy ass
bullshit ass bucks.
That victory lap was really a victory lap for sure.
And I hate the fact that, what's crazy, man, postpartum, his demise, that's when his album started really getting a recognition worldwide because the album was, again, it's West Coast bias, of course, we know about it, but I really wish you guys were able to appreciate Nip when he was alive. I hate the fact that it took his demise for his fame to take off because he was on a great trajectory. And the fact that he was basically doing independent and really pushing his own label, his own music and stuff like that, it's a salute to Nip. And I really wish more artists would kind of get back to that when they work together in studios, put that passion out, represent their city, represent their section, represent whatever they from, but make it in a positive aspect, man. That's what we need back in hip hop.
Nip was always he was very grassroots too, from Crenshaw to Victory Lap. I don't know if y'all remember the documentary he had. I think that was before Crenshaw though, just walking through the hood.
The World Star doc.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah. But even with Victory Lap, I talk about that all the time, him dropping a music video for damn near every song. That's old school shit that you might not think has any place in this new generation, but that really put in work. The press tours, the radio stations, certain things that he was doing that niggas would deem from past times, he was showing how those things, getting in front of people, all of that still really, really work, especially when you're independent.
Bro just took the thought, my bad, right out of my brain, because I was going to say he don't get enough credit for being ahead of his time. Even with the fashion, we don't really look like, Nip a fly nigga, but if you remember when the street fashion was real big, Nip had the A-Life, he was walking around the Crooks and Castles, the Pink Dolphins, and he was grassroots, showing the belt with the, I remember that that shit
Shout
fly.
out to Nip too, because remember he had the little deal with Puma, he had his own sweatsuit, you had the whole, you know what I mean?
I had the with the cut down here, nigga. Yeah, I had him,
bro,
on the strings, I had him.
I love that about Nip, and it's crazy, bro,
and he was, your boy. Hey, you own one. You already missed the shit show.
Stay focused.
Hey, and Nip, the DVDs. He was real. Yeah. The West Coast niggas wasn't really doing that. Nip was one of the only West Coast niggas.
We was in New York.
Flying out to New York.
I remember
getting in that DVD scene.
1960s hoodie on.
Nigga,
I remember that.
That's where he was really getting his name out there, fucking with K, slaying them niggas, fucking with Smoke Dizzard. Niggas on the West wasn't really knowing Smoke Dizzards and all that. His feature
he put me
back
on that.
is crazy.
He was willing to work with anybody that was cool and that was willing to work with him. That's what
you saying.
So a couple things. You see how you guys talking with all this reverence for him?
Yeah.
Which is what he was alluding to, that passion that we got earlier, because it's just passion from him and Messiah. You see, this is what he said. We're not talking about Drake like this, particularly.
Of course.
Of course
I'm not being facetious. Yeah. I'm just pointing out, it always comes full circle. I always say the story will write itself. It's quite literally writing itself. You see the reverence, how calm it is. It's particularly show. I understand it. I get it. I'm just pointing out, this is what they were saying. Do you see how it resonates? No, let me
go ahead. My bad. You're right. Etiquette.
The other part about that is, if I can catch my train of thought, because I lost it for a moment. The other side of that is, shit, I forgot my train of thought when you interrupted.
This nigga filibuster like a motherfucker. I'm gonna say this. No, look, because I agree with what you said, and I swear to God, I was scrolling earlier, and some stacked bundles came on, and I'm like, damn, this is hip hop. This is the essence of hip hop. And although I like some songs on Drake's album, Iceman, he'll never be this. And then I got to thinking about all the legends. And I go, damn, we might got to put Drake in another type of category, because when you start to name hip hop and you name the legends, it's no way you could put that nigga next to him, even though the numbers is bigger, even though his impact may be
What
bigger
about
as
the
far as
Ghost?
Would you put him
attention.
in a box
When
with
you
Kanye,
saying
or no?
DMX, when you saying Pac, when you saying Big L, Stack Bundles, Cameron, like you going to Nipsey's, you cannot put Drake in those boxes, bro.
He
You
can't get
might
no
gotta put
rotation.
him.
Yeah.
Even Kanye really from the side, nigga.
Oh, he got some. he got
Kanye
bars,
really
too.
is for the culture
rapper
too.
shit.
Kanye was the first one going on TV saying the
Bush
president
does
don't
not
care
like
about
black
niggas.
people.
So it kind of
Like, bro,
what you
Kanye,
just brought up. What you
yeah.
brought up is that point. Remember you in a group text we were talking about how Method Man was saying how you feel about ghostwriting, and he was saying I don't care about ghostwriting, but you can't be a top lyricist. You
Nah.
can make the music, you can make the hits, but you're no longer a top lyricist. And what you just did right there is a prime example of the essence of hip hop. What the culture really feels. Drake makes good music. But again, that's why I don't like saying he's the savior of hip hop or anything like that, because once we start talking about those names, he can't get rotate. Like he will kill the vibe.
You gotta
but
blame
also-
Jay-Z.
Huh?
Gotta blame Jay-Z.
Why you say that?
Because Jay-Z is what ushered in niggas getting money, getting big deals, getting a lot of notoriety, and becoming a mainstream mobile figure to a mainstream level, to the masses, to where it started to become less about maybe lyrics and collaborations and
So you saying the 4/4 album
pop.
exactly?
I'm saying when he got on, when he was already on and doing certain things with Pharrell, etc. Like he already was. I'm not gonna say selling out, but he was already on some. I'm rich. I'm bigger than hip hop. I have transcended it. And he's
When did he start doing
Hold on,
like,
I'm about to say what album?
Because Blueprint he wasn't
to me,
doing it. Go
Blueprint
ahead.
3. Blueprint.
Nah,
You
I don't think so. Nah, because around the time when Jay was fucking with Pharrell with the fronting and he had the
was on the DOA
Rockefeller,
like that.
everybody in rap was in that bag. When he got his shoe, 50 got his shoe. He got his
They had
clothing
a
line.
commercial together.
Yeah, Diddy had his clothing line. G-Unit had the
yeah.
clothing line.
But this is-
Everybody. I think even Luda might have came, T.I. had a clothing
What
line.
about Fat Farm and all that?
Then they all
That's,
had
that's Russell
alcohol.
Simmons.
So
Yeah,
everybody was kind of on the same level. He didn't get to that mogul until he really stopped rapping.
Yeah.
When he got with Beyonce,
yeah.
kind of fell back, became president of Def Jam.
What rappers came off the backs of those rappers though?
What you make?
Shit, 50 put everybody on.
You have Kanye, you got Drake. Rap became more about, I think, making hits and money than it did about just being super hip hop. To me, when you usher in, and again, they're
I don't know about
they
that
are
one,
hip hop.
I think you missed with that one.
Yeah.
I'm not taking nothing away from them, but I'm just saying that mainstream notoriety and the ability to transcend was not necessarily there before those guys.
If you
Nah,
would
I
have
think-
said that about T-Pain or something like that, when it was more so about making just a
But I'm saying is just because, again, don't get what I'm saying misconstrued with their rapping ability or even their intention or if they're being genuine or not. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ability to be able to transcend hip hop and take it to a place where too much of anything is a bad thing. And so I think when it started with these people, you got the Ciroc deal, you got the Vitamin Waters, you have certain collaborations and them doing certain things. It's great. But when you look at it, fast forward 10, 15, 20 years later, that's what it became about.
I'm going to say what you alluding to, I think you're off, and I think it's 50 who did that.
Okay.
Prior to his beef with Kanye and Cameron, he really started making us look at SoundScan numbers. We didn't never give a fuck about what an album sold. We only cared about the music. 50 was the first
with him and the Curtis
huge
album
rapper
versus-
talking about the numbers. That's when everybody started saying, "Ooh, you only went gold." He went
So,
platinum.
isn't there
M
like a
went
point
diamond. Yeah, basically.
something different.
No, I'm talking about album sales. We
Okay.
didn't never. Oh, he went gold, diamond. We didn't care. His album was classic. It was banging. We went to the source. Oh, we got 5 mics, 4 mics. That's what we cared about. We never cared about the albums. 50 made niggas look at that. 50 started calling rappers broke. Oh, you broke. He got the Vitamin Water deal. He had the, I believe he was tied in with the headphone shit. He had a whole
boxing,
yeah, the boxing.
Y'all think
He
I'm
started
fun.
getting with Mayweather. He had the G on the shoes. He had the G on the clothes. He turned that into that
So brand.
business
What,
talk.
what about songs like Imaginary Players on Volume 2 where he like, I pull up in a 4.2. You pull up in
That
a
was about the
4.2.
streets. He was hustling.
But it's
Imaginary
like,
Players
he
was
been
you
flexing.
imaginary
But he
hustling
said he always
niggas.
talk about he got
That was
AIDS
street
money.
shit.
Yeah, Jay-Z was even talking about popping tags with, like, you remember
Everything.
I'm not slandering him.
Everything
I'm
from
just saying
Jay
that
was like, nigga, I'm really from the
From the
street
hood,
selling
yeah.
bricks. I'm on that Don level from
Warehouse
selling
deals.
bricks.
Okay.
He wasn't like
be
putting,
off.
yeah,
that's
you.
the same
I think
thing
you a
as
little.
Master P.
That's your age, nigga.
I might be off.
That's
I'm like Jay-Z, nigga. What album
that's the
was
same
that?
thing, Master P and all that. Yeah, because they were kind of doing the same thing.
Ice
but
Cream Man.
Ice Cream Man, all that. Yeah, that was kind of like getting it out the bricks and flipping it and turning it into legit because they was all saying, because even E40 was saying, don't buy an $80,000 car before you buy a house. He said that with Too Short. You know what I'm saying? Like, rappers was always
braggadocious
and saying get drug money or whatever type of money you got and make it legit. A lot of them were doing that at that time or saying it at that time.
We can low key even say 50 might have killed hip hop for a while.
No, we not.
Hold on.
That. No.
Hold on. We might even can say 50 low key killed hip hop for a while. Because really think about it. New York was always the pinnacle of rap. New York was always one of the pinnacles of hip hop. As long as New York was shining, rap was shining. Yeah, we had our giants on the West Coast, but New York invented hip hop. They have to shine for the overall culture to really be what it is. When 50 blew up, he split New York up, bro. Either you with me or you with Ja. That's when everybody started to have to pick sides and everybody really started to beef.
Not to mention 50 also has a West Coast vibe to him, and he was rocking with us.
And he was rocking.
Tough. He was out here with the Grapes. He out here with Dre. He just getting his Cali, like so. And I remember my barber at the time when 50 and G in the first came out. He said, "Man, they hot, but this ain't nothing but the East Coast." He said, "They ain't nothing but the East Coast NWA." He said, "This is LA gangster rap with the East Coast version. It's just the East Coast version of it, which is what 50 was, how he described him at that time."
I love it.
Considering those who still are biased with that East and West Coast part, because I heard people from the East Coast, 50 with that West Coast shit. So that's another division
and also
within itself.
He divided the whole New York.
With the division with New York when Joe and all of them had to get on the song. But I'm gonna say this though. 50 couldn't be the death of hip hop because 50 created some of the best beats while he was in it. When he was at the top, we went at it with Game. That gave us more music, and that's what we love. If we were doing content at that time, we'd have been on this motherfucker talking about every beef song. And what was going on.
How good was that for hip hop? Because
It was excellent.
G-Unit was hot.
G-Unit lifespan got cut short. Think about that Beg for Mercy album, bro. That's a classic front to back, no skips. Imagine what other music we could have got from Game and 50 alone. Because that documentary is literally a Game and 50 collab album, nigga.
Now, I agree with that. I agree with you on that. But also, too, look what Game spun off to do. He started dissing the whole crew, and that gave us more music. And then once they start, it was the time where Buck fell off. And you know what I'm saying? All he did is create music at the end of the day. Whether they would stay together or went against each other, it still created music. It wasn't like nobody was being stagnant. And I'm going to keep it real with you. Yayo didn't do another album after his first album. So we can just say G-Unit overall, it was good, but not every member made a hit. That Mob, when Mob Deep joined G-Unit.
Yayo went platinum though.
He did, but let's just be real.
We was never really listening for good.
That's what I'm saying.
Just the homie that got put on.
But
bingo.
a lot of people sleep on that Mob Deep. When Mob Deep joined G-Unit, they album low-key, I think it was called Blood Money if I'm not mistaken. That album went hard. The soundtrack to Get Rich or Die Trying, that's a classic. A lot of people forget about that. When they were all together, the music was hot. But once he started beefing, again, 50 started creating other music lanes, and that's what started, even if they wasn't beefing with Gang, they was still going at it.
50 damn near broke up Dipset, nigga. Dipset really
Jim
split
Jones, yeah.
because of 50. When he brought Jim Jones to the basement, and I'm blaming Jimmy because Jimmy, you should have been loyal and chose your side. Now, I don't know what was going on behind the scenes, but there's no way your man getting into it with 50 and then you go to the basement with him. Because Jim wanted to unite with them niggas. Like, nigga, we can go on tour, wop, and that's cool. But get your man Cam on the same page first.
Yeah.
Because 50 ain't allowing that shit. You think Banks could have went over there to the basement with Cam after Cam was on the Curtis? Fuck no. He would have been off of G-Unit the same way he got Game off of G-Unit when Game went to the radio station and said, I'm not beefing with Nas. I'm not beefing with Jadakiss. I'm not beefing with Fat Joe. I looked up to them.
But Snoop did the
He
same
was dropped
thing,
from
though.
G-Unit before the radio interview ended.
Actually, now that you just brought up Snoop and 50, do y'all consider Massacre and Dogfather sophomore slump albums?
No. Actually, the Massacre was really good.
Massacre was fire.
The Massacre, it got Pinky Bangs.
I seen this on Instagram or something.
Die
Tonight.
Ski Mask Wave. Baltimore Love Thing.
Y'all gave me style.
Don gave me sound.
Nah, that's low key down there classic.
Rider music is my shit.
Rider music cool. Bitch, get in my car.
I got no pickup. You
had a couple like Candy Shop. That kind of shit is.
That's
No, that's for the radio. No, that was for the radio. We're not gonna do that. That was the radio hits. But
I
I'm
don't
talking.
even like Disco Inferno.
Yeah.
Nah, that was a banger, bro.
That was a bang. It was a banger. But
I had that on the chirp, nigga. That was my ringtone, nigga.
Well, hey, what was
Turn
the name
it
of
up
that
a
song
notch.
with the chicks ain't shit. She was naming all like summer, winter.
That was
spring,
fire.
and
That was a
fall.
banger.
I be around because I'm my baby.
What's it called? Baltimore something?
Baltimore Love Thing.
Yeah, that's by Harold.
If he would have left, I didn't even like Piggy Bank. If he would
No,
have left,
piggyback was hard. I did like.
I didn't like Piggy Bank.
I didn't like that shit.
Gatman was ass. He should have left Gatman off. That was ass.
Horrible.
Gatman was corny.
I gotta get me.
Nah, that was corny,
Listen to
bro.
that now, at least with my ears, it's a little too.
It's dated. No, it's dated. Well, if you go
Back in time, yeah, that's
if you
the
go back in time, that was the style, bro. Let's just be real, homie. You
That was not the style.
No, that's Eminem's
it was.
style.
Yeah, bingo.
He hopped on that's
That was an Eminem song.
That's really Eminem song. And he just, hey, well, let me get the song. Like, man, that shit trash.
Hey, you right. That is Eminem.
Eminem song, nigga.
What the fuck y'all think about
I
that?
never hit you.
when I think of Dogfather, I'm not thinking
He
lie.
might have produced that motherfucker.
He probably did.
I
'Cause
think
this is the whole concept of the song.
I'm
the
gonna give
whole
it to your question. Let me go.
makeup of it, nigga. That is M
When
all day.
When I think of Dogfather, though, bro, I only get off the top of my dome. I only can think of the song with Charlie.
She was just a
No,
that shit because that's a slap. You got it
that
down.
song, the Charlie, Uncle Charlie's on there.
That's the one it is. I thought.
No, it's another one. Hold on. Let me go to it. Hold on. Dogfather.
You got Doggy Land, I think it's called. You got Up Jump the Boogie. You got a couple hits on there. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's the one I was. Yeah, that's the thing I'm thinking about.
It's
No,
hits
not
on there to
Up
be,
Jump,
too,
it was,
to be honest, but people are saying compared to what's his first album? I know I'm.
Snoop. Oh no, with Charlie, what? It's called Snoop's up. Side your head,
yeah.
say Snoop's up. Side your head. Come on. And Uncle
That's
Charlie
what
said,
Charlie
just
was. I mean,
be, yeah, Charlie was.
Yeah, Charlie was.
That shit. Now again, off the top of my head, it was only a couple songs that was slapping, but overall the album, it was cool. It wasn't my. It's not. I'm gonna tell you this. When it comes to Snoop, I think the Blue Carpet Treatment is one of the best Snoop albums ever. And I think a lot of people love to say Doggy Style and
He was on there.
Blue Carpet Treatment.
Yeah, Blue Carpet Treatment.
Bro,
The
that's
fact that you gotta look it up is crazy.
That's asinine.
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm about to say that I don't think I've ever said this on this podcast. My favorite Snoop song is on the Blue. That's what I'm saying exactly.
I just know it covered on this.
Exactly. When I say Blue Carpet Treatment, I think it has the best song. And remember, I put you up on it not that long ago. It's called Imagine with him, D'Angelo, and Dr. Dre, and that is a beautiful song, bro.
I used to skip it all the time.
Okay, the
till you
song
have
I
this.
love
Imagine. That is like, hey, listen, hey. Fire away, please. If you haven't heard that
you
song,
right.
listen to Imagine with D'Angelo, Dr. Dre, and Snoop. I think that's Snoop Chef's Kiss song. I love that song.
I don't know if it's, but you're right. Crazy, Vato,
The Blueprint,
Candy.
Hey, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Hey, Blue Carpet Treatment, I think it's Snoop's best work.
Even
when you
Boss
think
Life.
of Snoop, if
Boss
nobody
Life.
ever listened to hip hop, I will play, before I play Doggy Style, I will play Blue Carpet Treatment. Real talk.
Hey, y'all like LAX?
Hell yeah, LAX.
Yeah, LAX fire.
Yeah, LAX is fire. Gang,
LAX
gang,
is
Doggy
Grow
Style.
on me. No, I'm talking about. Oh, it's a song on Blue Carpet.
I thought you were talking about LAX album.
No.
Gang,
Oh,
my
yeah,
bad.
I'ma
on that
say-
song, no.
I don't even know how many. I don't even remember how many slaps is on the album until I really go back
That's
to.
why when we go back in time, that music is good. Because we used to play, let me put it like this. Shout out to Drake. But we can't go back to his albums like Blue Carpet Treatment, just let that motherfucker ride like that.
I'm gonna
right
say
Young
this.
generation.
I'm gonna say this. If we compare discographies, Game discography is shitting on 50s. I'm not including. Hold on.
That's a good one.
I am not including mixtapes. I'm saying
Just no,
really
studio albums.
studio albums.
Dude, can we count soundtracks? Because I'm gonna tell you this.
No,
Very one
the
and
studio
two.
albums,
Damn,
bro. Really think about it. 50 got
Yeah, somebody got it.
Get Rich or Die Trying and The Massacre.
You saw that shit?
After Get Rich and The Massacre, it's over with.
Yeah. What's that one? Curtis?
You can't say
Curtis
what about,
Ass.
hold on, Beg for Mercy.
That's a group album.
Yeah,
But
it
he-
is.
No, that's a group album. Solo albums. And he got Get Rich or Die
Animal
Trying.
Ambition.
No, he's right because
And The
even
Massacre.
Dame, when I was in high school, he dropped I think the documentary 2.5 or something like that.
Talking about
He had standing
With the
on,
gang banging.
yeah, standing on Ferraris. A couple
Standing
others,
on Ferrari, yeah.
a couple others.
What-
oh, the
Chapo on that song?
documentary.
El Chapo, El Chapo. That's
I think
Yeah,
so.
it is. It
what's
is.
the other
Chapo.
one?
That's the
I
that's,
am
the,
the
that's
God.
the blue and the red cover.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Game
one of my
had a-
favorite Game album.
Yeah,
Game had a crazy album run. I'm talking about complete albums. He had a cold run.
He did. I mean, I'm not going to
Even the last one he just released was fire.
Go hard. LA Boom Bye,
hell yeah, hell
that
yeah.
go hard. LA, I'm gonna tell
Hey,
you,
that didn't get enough recognition.
The Red album, that shit go hard. Niggas be forgetting that. He had that song with Lil Wayne, that
Martian
that blood song. Oh my God.
yeah.
Oh nigga, it was him and Lil Wayne. I
You talking
forgot.
about this one, or you talking about this?
Yeah,
one?
that one right there. What's the one with Lil Wayne? It's like
I thought it was
Wash Blood? Not Wash
Martian
Blood.
Bloods and Goblins. Are you talking about Red Nation?
Red Nation.
Yeah.
That song went hard.
Hey, the reason I brought it up is because they said Game didn't know how to structure a song and he needed 50 to create the documentary. Well, 50,
300 bars?
no, I structure a song, not a freestyle.
Wouldn't get
And he didn't know how to
50
make a
was great
song.
at that.
So they say 50 took a lot of songs that he was going to use and gave it to Game to create the documentary. But with that being said, after that, when you put the albums side by side, Game albums are all superior.
Can I tell you something though, Viral? And I'm gonna say this: two things can be right at the same time. I do believe 50 Cent coming in, constructing Game's songs made it better. Not saying Game couldn't be successful with him, but I'm gonna tell you this: without 50's help, we wouldn't have known Chuck. Because I'm gonna tell you this: West Side Story, How We Do, those are songs. Once you heard that, those are undeniable hits because 50 was on there, and it was prime Shaq and Kobe, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, documentary 2.5 got heat.
And bangers.
Game low key really get heat. It's just what fucks Game up is his antics outside of music.
So
That's just really that. When it comes to music, Game is really a dope lyricist. He's a dope artist.
Let me ask you this then. Why don't you take points away from Game for his outside antics the way you do Drake?
You know why?
Because hold on. What I'm saying is a lot of people refer to Game the same type of names they refer to Drake. Corny, emotional, this, that, and the third.
So
but he could rap his ass off.
So Game really, all right, so let's put it like this. Game really did have a rough childhood growing up. We can't deny that. So whether if he was a Crip then converted to Damu, so what? He really was in the streets. His brother was really outside. He can really put on for the city.
hold on, because there was some controversy about Game's time in the streets when he got into that beef with his brother, and his brother said he rapping about my life. They saying he wasn't from Cedar Block that long, and these are all rumors that have been said throughout the city and throughout the industry. This is not me saying this. So yeah,
Game was really holding it down though, and was really having shootouts with 50 Cent though. Game was really like outside though playing ball. Even if he wasn't playing ball for Cedar Block, he was still outside playing ball during the industry. Because guess what? What artist outside of 50 really went at with Game? He punched on 40 Glock, right? He really punched on 40 Glock.
So you holding it against him because he's a regular nigga. That's all I hear. Listen,
what I'm saying, I'm not holding nothing against Game. I'm just saying Game really.
That's fine.
Drake ain't never punched on nobody.
So you holding it against him because he's a regular nigga.
Who? Regular niggas. Hold on, regular niggas.
that's what I'm alluding to.
Drake is really a regular nigga. Drake is a real square.
Hey, put it like, hold on.
Drake like the nigga who worked in the cubicle but can rap and make music.
Square's catchphrase.
No, but it's nothing wrong with it. However, when you are squared away, you're going about it. You holding it against him because
I'm not holding.
But you are. If you
I
play
don't
this
look at
back,
Ice Cube as a buster, and y'all just said he's not a Philly.
No, what he's saying is, if a nigga didn't have the type of upbringing you did, you just
keep
holding that against him.
dismissing that
You
shit.
dismissing everything.
bro, okay.
Like, oh, he had two parents. That's
All
a
right,
bad
so listen,
thing.
all right,
Like,
put it like this.
no, it's not, nigga. It's a good thing.
The butterfly. I'm gonna say this. The butterfly tattoo was corny as fuck.
Okay.
That shit was lame. Cause my thing is this: when he said the butterfly tattoo meant new life, new growth, whatever, something along. I don't remember verbatim what he said. Cool. If that's how you feel, stand on it. The fact that you got pressure to cover it up with a big ass LA, that's corny. Because if that's how you truly feel, no matter what the world feels, stand on your principles. You shouldn't allow nobody to shake you. So yeah, that is corny. And that's one thing I did not like about Game. But for the most part, at the end of the day, he held down a whole coast. He brought the coast back. And on top of that as well, who was really out here challenging, what rappers out here was really challenging Game to a beef that he didn't turn down and he didn't lose.
Listen, I'm in agreement with you. I fuck with Game, but what I'm saying is the way you speak with venomous hate about Drake because of his antics outside of the music,
Drake,
you overlook that with Game, where a lot of people from the culture don't.
So being a stripper, that was like, because now I'm going down memory lane. They said Game was a stripper allegedly, correct?
I'm asking. I'm not trying to go down the rumor mill. I'm asking, why are you able to ignore that on one hand for Game, but then with Drake, that's your go-to.
Because
and like Rod said, it's almost like you punching up at his
I'm gonna just say this then. Game is more so from the home team. He's from America, so I give him more.
Oh, you on your FBA shit.
Not at all. You better watch your mouth. You better watch your mouth.
Whisper that name, nigga.
You can't even. You better stop. You better stop. No, I mean,
Putting
you know what,
cases
bro?
on all of us.
Hey, Rod took that person. Hold on, nigga. I had 2 parents, nigga. Fuck you mean?
I kind of did.
Yeah, this nigga like, yeah, them niggas be lazy.
I am not lazy.
Then he just come from the gym with you, nigga?
Quite literally.
No, fuck all that. No, I mean, I'm gonna just say this stuff, bro. I'm gonna just say this. Game more so. He's more relatable than I can relate to Drake. And again, I told you, Drake music never. I'm gonna tell you this. When Drake first came out, the first song I ever heard of Drake was that Hey, Hey, Hey. I thought it was gonna be like maybe like a couple hits and he'll phase out. I didn't think Drake was gonna be as a big of a superstar as he was.
I didn't either. But you know what I don't like about this is everything that we're naming for Drake, like the 500K alleged feature, the pulling up, buying the truck for old boy and his daughter. If Kendrick would have done those things, y'all would have came in here and damn near came with a Kendrick statue. Y'all would have been saying the city need to put a statue of Kendrick in the middle of Compton or on top of the crypto
Because
center.
Kendrick's from the city.
What I'm
He
saying
gets
is,
that pass.
y'all,
and it's just like they
y'all
worship Drake in
niggas
Canada.
is biased is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, things y'all say he corny for doing, I know for a fact. You niggas would have been here yelling at the top of your lungs if Kendrick did it. That's why I was pointing all those things out. Like, well, damn, they did say he gave old girl 500K. Nigga, we can't prove that. We couldn't prove he gave them niggas 10K. But y'all ran with it like, well, you know, he gave him a lesson, gave him game, gave him opportunity. If Drake,
You said no. Time out. You said it was 10K or accept the
Cali.
royalties. No. Put context on it.
if the story would have been Drake's featured, he went and found old girl from Cali, told her 10K or royalties, pick one, and she was like, man, I only got 10K. Y'all would have been calling that nigga all type of names.
No, it's
Facts, nigga.
Didn't I not just bring up the music industry is janky? Didn't I not say that in general? I'm saying the music business is janky, period. I don't care if it's Drake or Kendrick. The music genre is gangsta at the end of the day. Everybody somebody has got do-load out of their money. Shout out to the word do-load, bringing it back. What I'm saying is nobody has ever bragged about getting a square deal in the music industry.
I'm glad you said that.
In general.
Let's tackle that topic. That narrative does not come from our culture. Our culture is not cutthroat and janky in business the way that the music business is. And who created the music business? We created the art. We didn't create the business. Think about growing up in the hood, because you talk about the struggle a lot.
For sure.
We'll have $1
We'll split it.
and have 4 homies and everybody get a quarter, nigga.
Yep.
Hey, let me hit that quarter juice. Hey, take some of this Star Crunch. Hey, let me get some Boston baked beans. Here, go an hour later, split it up.
And remember, Chisel's a quarter,
are
too.
not
For sure.
cutthroat, nigga. We'll take the shirt off our back for the homie.
Quite
We go,
literally.
oh, you ain't got a bike? We finna go steal you one, or you get on the pegs, you get on the handlebars. That's not our culture. So the
Bro,
fact
you
that
go to mom's house, she's
Everybody
offering you and your friends a plate.
listen, you better make him a plate. Can't you? So the whole premise of the music business is shady. So niggas get passes for being cutthroat and stabbing niggas in the back. I don't subscribe to that. Master P didn't do that with Snoop.
No, he didn't.
Man,
You
even the
feel
best
me?
artists, anybody who was signed to No Limit at that time, off top, you got $1 million, a home, and a gun. I know that to be true because it was in the documentary.
Snoop said himself, Master P helped him elevate his business. Yeah, he saved him, has helped him musically and business-wise to elevate his game. So he does show homage to Master P. He told him that.
So what I'm getting at is, just because the record execs, the small hats, is doing that to the culture, I don't excuse niggas in the culture doing that. How many artists did we see get screwed over, cry about it, and then when they got in that position, turn around and did the same thing? I.e., shout out to the Locks, love them to death, but they cried about how Diddy fucked them over, and then they turned around and did the same thing to J Hood. And I could name countless artists who did the same thing. Oh man, I need to get out the deal. They fucked me over. Then when they learned the business, they turned around and did the same damn thing. So can we really excuse niggas being grimy because these record execs are? Nigga, you're from the culture though. You actually from the hood. So you supposed to be showing niggas how to do good business.
Worse.
Why are you taking on they culture? That ain't us.
So you know what, Viral, that's a great point. I've actually talked about this on the podcast. If you expect change, you need to change within yourself. If I get done Dulo, I'm not going to project what I got done to me to my homies, because that's just who I am. I'm a school of homies because that's how I've been brought up. I'm not gonna personalize it. I just felt like I can't expect me and other people's. I don't know why people tend to do that. They allow the devil in them or the negative in them to project the hurt. I don't think that's cool because I feel like if you want to do better, it starts with you. So if you're gonna be the small person affecting change, then you got to be the one to do it. If you only got a couple of artists on your label that you're doing square business with, then by all means do square business with those 2 or 3 artists and stand on your principle. Just because the world is wrong, don't mean you got to be wrong with the world. Be the different person. Be the guy that's doing the right thing, and don't necessarily go with the evil because it's the popular thing. That's all I'm saying.
And God and all of that.
Get out of here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can end it. That was a good one, man.
Hey, so look, like, subscribe, hype us up. Go try those new Hennessy's.
Now, hand me a shot.
We gonna make Mrs. Viral take one because she act like she don't want none of this Hennessy. It put hair on your chest.
Hey, I told y'all, man.
Slide
When
that.
you see these niggas on the news, nigga, getting that Henna virus. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
He's projecting. At least how he's projecting. Listen, this is the cure for cancer.
Hey, that shit got them Bill Gates nanobots in there, nigga.
Man, all that.
Hey, that's
Hit them niggas with that. Yeah.
About that, them nanos. Yeah, that's.
We gotta talk about it because Kylie gotta go. He gotta get ready for the Drake album. He man in the car.
Hey, watch out for them ticks, nigga. If you love steak, watch out for them ticks, nigga. They hunt niggas down. You get bit, you won't even be able to eat meat no more. And they said they could do that too. What was that? The World Health Organization, the Asian guy. We was like, we need them to stop eating meat. We need people to stop eating meat. We can get these ticks and go look that up.
God, why would you say that at the end of the episode? He gotta go because now I'm like, what?
You ain't see that shit?
No.
Oh man.
And you got that shoot in the group text.
And I
Drake
guess
fans, to be safe, we inside.
They should be because Young Miami's running the rap game right now.
Yo, Miami, give this nigga a feature ASAP. Put him on the album.
Hey, hold on. Shout out to Eastside K-Boy who did the song for the Viral Way. He did a remix to the Young Miami. So you can't say he ain't did no remix to a Drake beat. That's all I'm saying. He ain't did a remix to a Drake beat, and Drake's supposed to be the savior of hip hop.
I bet you he'll take a Drake feature.
I'm pretty sure he would, but I'm gonna say this right now.
Over a Young Miami feature.
Of course he would, but I'm saying right now, Young Miami, if you outside, she got the streets going more than Drake shit going. You go to any function, her music is playing.
So you got a point on that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
He got
That's all I appreciate because
unfortunately, but
they were killing me in the comments, and I'm glad that you said something.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so if
That's the standard culture.
Let's end on that right. I cooked.
Hey,
end on that.
so didn't cook. The Ratchets love ratchet music, so they gonna play that in the music.
Were you not at a ratchet event and when the song was being played?
I was at an upscale event. Actually.
Was the song not being played there? Where you were at?
They play some Drake in there
that means
too.
you're at a ratchet event. Hey, like and subscribe. Viral Way or no way.
Best in the West, best in the world, man.
Thank you. You already know.
Hey, damn, we was at Ratchet Outplay.
Yeah. Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest when they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitch is bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.